Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live once again. Today, we're back with game number 4 between the Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens. Back-to-back great games by the Habs. They're going to have to answer tonight as the Sabres are making some changes. One, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going in between the pipes. I believe Luke Schenn is going to come in on the back end. And then Costa Helinas, number 94 for the Buffalo Sabres. He played in the AHL with the Rochester Americans for most of the season. And I believe he's going to be in the lineup tonight. Yes, he is. Costa Helinas, second-line center. They're going to leave the Benson Norris Doan line together. He's going to play alongside Jason Zucker and Jack Quinn. They're going to go Krebs, Thompson, and Tuck. Logan Stanley out, Luke Schenn in. I saw that one coming. Logan Stanley made multiple bad decisions with the puck last game. And result of that is him getting healthy bombed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. How are we doing today? What is good, chat? We're live. The mac and cheese I posted in the Discord was fire. Can't watch the game. My TV being a bitch. Hey, yo. All right, we are ready to go. We're about, I'd say, 5 minutes out from puck drop, maybe 6 minutes. The Hockey Night in Canada broadcast literally just begun. But that is not the only thing that's going to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, get your ears ready. Oh, there we go. That one's going to taste good. My cat is flying. Got Buffalo on my parlay. We got somebody walking the torch towards the arena once again. A tradition et la belle center. Ho, ho, ho. What did you eat? Today, I actually got a pizza before the game. I was really hungry and had nothing around the house to eat. So I just said, fuck it, I'll go get a pizza. I'm already going to be over my calorie totals for the day, drinking for the live stream. So bought myself a nice pepperoni and cheese pizza. And now right now I'm relaxing and enjoying a beer. What do I think? All right. Spam's a little bit too much. Rips in the chat. Who do I think's winning the cup? Well, I had Tampa in my bracket. That is not looking too great. Do I like frozen American prison food? I do. I'm not going to lie, brother. That looked dead ass like prison food. All right, let me crank up my TV a little bit. The Bell Center is rocking yet again. I only eat pizza or McDonald's every day. That's not good, Bobby. You're going to run into a shit ton of health issues, dude. No Kraft mac and cheese tonight? No, that was yesterday. That was so good, though. What I did was I didn't use the Kraft noodles that come in the box. I bought noodles separate. And I got like a Kraft Dinner shaker, it's called, where it's just the cheese. You buy it separately. And I make Kraft Dinner that way. Sometimes I like to switch it up and not actually use the KD noodles they give you. I don't know why. Sometimes it's good, though. I hate home-cooked food. It never fills me up. You got to eat the right foods. That is why. You got to, if it doesn't grow on a tree, if it does grow on a tree, if it has a mom and dad, and if it's a real food. Those are the 3 things you got to look out for. Shout out Higher Up Wellness, I think his name. I'm pretty sure that is his name on TikTok. Kraft Dinner is really good. It is really good. I mostly eat real foods now. I definitely changed my diet up last year, and it's paid out dividends. Steak, chicken, potatoes, fruit and veggies. Those are what you should be like 70, maybe 75% of your diet. Of course, fast food here and there is not bad for you. Everything's good in moderation. All right, Kyle Bukauskas, what do you got to say today, buddy? Kraft Box mac and cheese is my favorite tree-grown food. Justo, thank you for the tour, brother. Popping in to say hi. What is up? How's your day going today, brother? Potatoes are good. I love potatoes. One of my all-time favorite foods. They're so good. And they're actually, people say there's this weird stigma around potatoes that they're fattening. They're not. They're a lot healthier than the alternatives that we have in the market. They're a real food, a real vegetable. The game starts today. Are you going to stream for 4 hours? The game starts in 3 minutes, brother. We got national anthems about to begin. Also, game number 3 was a long game, chat. That was like a 3-hour long live. It was a lot longer than game number 2. Potatoes equal fries. I mean, deep fried, yeah. It's a different, like, style of potato. The way they cook it definitely changes up how healthy it potentially could be. Time check, the game has not begun yet. We got the towels waving. We got the national anthem singers coming out now. And I'm going to drink some beer. I'm going to be casually drinking and having a fun time tonight. Favorite tree-grown food? Mine's apples. Definitely, I don't know if potatoes grow on trees. They don't. No, listen, I'm not a big fruit fan. I definitely lean more into the veggies. You want natural? Back in France, I used to steal a handful of wheat from the farmers. Oh, overseas in Europe, their foods are a lot healthier than what we have in North America, for sure. Favorite ECHL team? I don't think I got one. I think I can name like maybe 3 ECHL teams, and I've done multiple videos on them too. Smoking on that Ken Dryden pack? All right, Melatonin. You're a scumbag. You're not drinking Coors Bank? Oh, no. Coors Light? Hell no. What console do I have? PlayStation. Favorite soda? Root beer? Sprite, maybe? 7-Up? Also, chat, how are we feeling about Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen coming in goal for Buffalo? Is he saving the season? Is he going to have the game of his life right now? Last time he was between the pipes, he allowed a shot from center ice, so we'll see how this goes. It'll be interesting. Alex Lyon, I don't think really played that bad, but he allowed 5 goals in back-to-back games. They got to change it up. Avs versus Ducks, what about him? Can't wait to have Budweiser when I get home. That's crazy, Justo. I've never heard you speak those words ever before. Never. Sort of got Chris Kreider vibes when Dobich got hit last game. Yeah, thankfully he's good. Dobich is an animal. He's actually playing outstanding right now. Have a mango with a nice cold Heineken? Nah. Only people who drink 7-Up must be who are actually sick. What are you guys clowning on 7-Up now? Sprite and 7-Up are great sodas. Argue with a wall. The land of the free and the home of the brave. And the home of me drinking a nice cold one in my basement. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. Dude, I'm the biggest Dr. Pepper hater of all time. That is the only soda I don't think I'll ever drink. It tastes like ass. Straight up ass, chat. I can't even argue with it. If you think it's good, okay, sure. To me, it's the worst tasting thing possibly of all time. Going back to UPLs, like showing you're panicking? Kinda, but it's tough. Lyon gave up 5 goals in back-to-back games. You know, they made a bunch of changes. Stanley out, Luke Shen in. The young guy, Helenis, is going to play second-line minutes. And they also changed their starting goaltender. Dear God, I'm already drinking. I got to make sure I'm just casually sipping so I don't burp while I'm actually commentating. Alex Lyon didn't look too comfortable at times. Maybe UPL will. Maybe. Hey, Justo, thank you for the 2. Sorry we had to do that to your Lakers. Oh, good, dude. Listen, nobody's beating OKC in a best-of-7. I would be shocked if the Knicks end up doing that in the finals. Don't think it's going to happen. AJ Mitchell, literal nobody who plays better than their league MVP. Oh. There's just way too many good players on OKC. They also have a top 8 draft pick? They're going to be good for a while. If you drink Bud Light, just go drink water. I'm not the biggest beer fan, Chad, I'll be honest. Not the biggest beer fan. Don't mind, I should say, Michelob Ultra. Not bad. As a New Yorker, Knicks in 7. That'll be tough, man. That will be tough. UPL and Mike Smith have something in common. I remember that goal, man. That was so bad. Every year of Connor McDavid's career, it's always a roller coaster with the goaltending. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the referees are fist bumping. The puck is about to drop. Everybody drop your score predictions in the chat right now for this hockey game. And if you did not vote already, the poll is officially live. How good do you think the Rockets will do next year? It'll depend if they make a trade. I think personally they should give up Şengün and a bunch of assets and bring in Giannis. But we'll see what happens. We have to lock in on this pivotal game number 4. We are either headed back to Buffalo 2-2, where the Montreal Canadiens are going to take a 3-1 series lead. Allez, Habs! Allez, Montreal! Game 4, the Caulfield line will start up against Norris, Benson, and Doan. They were virtually non-existent in game number 4. Hopefully things can be different for the Sabres faithful. Game 4, Game 3, dumbass. All right, we are underway. 1949, 1948, 1947, 1946. There is your time check. Justo, I appreciate the $2 dono, brother. Braun is done in LA. I think so too. I'm hoping he goes back to Cleveland and he ends his career there as we have a icing on the play. Habs 4-2. Dumbass is crazy. Hey, UG, thank you for the $2 super chat. Do you want to remove Knobloch? Yes. Yes, I do. I think we need a change. Do they go back to line if they lose game 4? That's the question. Honestly, it'll depend on his performance and how good or bad he does. Like, if he gives up 5-2, then it's a real discussion. Nick Suzuki's going to win that faceoff. Hudson now slides it across. I want to see Ivan Demidov score his first career playoff goal. He's played in enough playoff games now to where we're getting to a very concerning point. I know he's only a rookie, but this is his second playoff run. He's honestly a little bit more than a rookie. Here comes Doan. Hands it off to Rasmus Dahlin. Now, Buffalo did strike first early in game number 3, and it did not matter. Caulfield coming in, streaking. Cole shot! Good save there by UPL. Hopefully Cole Caulfield now actually has some confidence riding a massive goalless drought. He scored last game. It was an easy tap-in goal, but they don't ask how, baby. The monkey's off his back. He should feel good now. Justo coming in hot with the 2 again. Braun is going in the Thunder for one last. I don't think so, brother. What are your top 3 favorite hockey teams? I don't think I have 3. Edmonton 1, everybody else 2. All right, 1840. Carrier's going to slam it in deep. Again, I would say Montreal has to score first, but they won last game and they didn't. It all depends. Texier's going to leave that one. Josh Anderson picks it up on his half wall. Cycles it down low. Only 1 shot so far, and it was a great chance by Caulfield. Had an opportunity to bury the first goal in the game. Peyton Krebs, and on that forecheck. 4 red sweaters around him, though. That's going to be easy to steal that puck back. Matheson now. Breaks that puck out. It skips over the stick of Jake Evans. Also, is Alexander Newhook-Chat going to score again? Is this man just going to score every single game now? Feels like he scores every game for the Canadiens. Their depth goal scoring has been incredible so far in the postseason. Here comes Helenis. First touch of the loose puck, and he bodies somebody. Who is that? Arbor Jack Guy? Is that Jack Guy? No, that is definitely not Jack Guy. Caden Gooley got dummied there by the young rookie. Caulfield is meh. Caulfield scored 50, brother. How many players on your team scored 50 this season? Caulfield's a snow bunny? Maybe. I wouldn't blame him. Montreal counterattacking the other way. We got the Veleno line out there now. Bolduc, Veleno, and Kirby Dach as that puck just got deflected out of play. I got to get back to work. Have fun, Justo. Appreciate you coming out, brother. What is your opinion on Triple T? Tung, Sahur? What? Brother, respectfully, what the fuck are you talking about? Demidov is selling so bad. He honestly is. He's got to score. He doesn't have a single playoff goal yet. Played in 5 games last year, 7 games in round 1, and then we're on game 4 round 2. He's got to get one on the board here. Dahlin, shot from the blue line. That one's going to get blocked out in front. Leno, nice chip there, and it's out of the zone. Luke Shen getting his first action in this series. I knew immediately after that turnover in Game 3 that Logan Stanley was not playing in Game 4. It was just such a bad giveaway, and then not a great back check. Uh-oh, Luke Shen turning it over now. I mean, 2 older, not mobile defensemen that can't really move the puck that well. They're big and physical, but that age of defenseman is definitely over. You need the young, maybe a little bit smaller, more mobile D-man to lead you in the postseason. Slavkovsky goes cross-ice to Cole now. Caulfield, chip and chase hockey. Cole got on the board in game number 3. Back to his goal-scoring ways. Nice steal there down low. Caulfield picks it up. Bowen Byram takes him down. Montreal wants a penalty, but it's not going to happen. Uri, oh my God, Uri Slavkovsky tries to go back to the blue line. That was a wretched pass. Carey is going to slow everything down. They're going to wait for a line change in their own end. And they're going to break that puck out. Slavkovsky hands it off now. Here come the Habs. They chip and chase again. Texier. And after that loose puck. Good hit there by Texier. That's like rule number 1 of a playoff game. Establishing your forecheck. Dahlin now. Nice drop feed. Tuck. Sends one on the net. That one's going to go wide. Short side was wide open. Dahlin's blasting one from the blue line. Good save by Jakub Dobiš. Buffalo wants to strike first yet again. After they scored that first goal, though, they got heavily outplayed in Game 3. I find it funny Alex Lyon is sitting in the crowd. Right, Montreal has their backup goaltenders. Oh my God, juicy rebound out in front. Dobiš with a nice save. Texas just going to clear that one out of the zone. Buffalo looks strong here early. Alinas gets it in. Lane Hudson going back for it now. Just rims that puck on the wall. We have 15 minutes remaining. Shots are tied at 1. And we are yet to see a goal in this hockey game. Good stretch feed there by Lane. What is my favorite NHL player? Connor McDavid. I'm honestly pretty interested to see how much ice time Luke Schenn gets. Here come the Sabres. Jason Zucker trying to wrap that one around. Good save by Jakub Dobiš with 14:46 remaining. Little guy is my... okay, all right. Oven Ganger? Listen, you guys are speaking a different language in the chat right now. Cole Caulfield is good in season, but not in the playoffs. We'll see. I mean, he's only been in what? He was good back in 2021. I remember that. Cole Caulfield did score some pretty big goals, especially in round 1 against the Leafs. Can you speak French? Je m'appelle Pastor. Comment ça va? Les coqs. Malenstein with a great chance in the slot. Good save by Dobiš again. His 4th line of Buffalo going to work. I will say the Sabres look good early on. Can they keep that up for the entirety of the game? Montreal's having a lot of issues getting out of their own zone right now. As I think, no, Dobiš got to go out and play that. I thought it was going to be icing. Good play by Jakub Dobiš. Demidov on the half wall. Makes a soft play. Mac Matheson now. That's got to get out, Demidov. Oh, I don't like that play by Demidov. Playing like a soft Russian. Is there even such a thing? Jordan Greenway lost the handle on it. And Jake Evans is going to go the other way and dump that one in deep. Powering after it now. Jordan Greenway. Drops it back for Byram. The 2021 COVID era was weird. It was very weird. Although there were fans in the arena in 2021. It wasn't a completely empty arena. Owen Power takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Montreal's done a nice job blocking a lot of these opportunities. Here comes Veleno. Curl and drag. That one's going to get deflected. And the Sabres head the other way. Josh Norris. Handing it off now. Doan. That skips over a stick. Nice feed. Dahlin cross ice. What a pass. That was Josh Norris. It was not Rasmus Dahlin. Samuelsson will bury it in the back of the net. And for the 2nd consecutive game, the Buffalo Sabres will strike first. That was a great feed from Josh Norris. Cross ice on the counterattack by Buffalo. One-timer and in the back of the net. Let's see this again. Norris starts the play. Hands it off to Doan. Doan gives it back to him. And just a beautiful east to west pass. And Samuelsson joining the rush gets an easy one-timer. Taps it in the back of the net. And the Sabres are going to take a 1-0 lead yet again. Tabernac. Come on, Les Montreal. What are we doing? You hear about Brandon Clark? I did. And then another NBA player literally just died like 6 minutes ago before I started the live stream. So 26 minutes ago. POV Josh Norris wins the Norris Trophy. Buffalo looks good so far. They do. Or checking hard. They're playing with a lot of speed. It's tough, man. It's tough to win one playoff game, but when you get the lead, oh my God, good save by Dobiš and Alex Tuch. It is all Buffalo early on here in this first. Tuch's going to take a shot again. Dobiš will steer that one aside. Tage Thompson. Uh-oh. Tage Thompson turns it over. What is Juraj Slafkovsky doing? Stupid bitch-ass behind-the-back pass. That did not work out. He could have sprung Cole Caulfield for a breakaway, but he tried to get fancy there. Nick Suzuki's going to skate it. He gets it turned over. Nice back check by Alex Tuch. That is what Buffalo wants to see here. in a desperate game number 4 situation. Thompson, good feed. Owen Power to the outside. Sliding it over. Somebody tried to get a stick on it. There was a wide open net there by Dobish. Jack Quinn's going to go cross ice. Helenas, he's under pressure. Jack Guy. Get off the tracks when the train is coming through. Jack Quinn hands it off to Helenas. Looks a little bit timid, but, I mean, the dude's making his playoff debut. Also hasn't played much in the National Hockey League either. We have 12:15 remaining here in the first period. It's been all Buffalo. Sabres have looked very strong, very good. And you knew they were going to play with some urgency. It was going to happen. They're down in the series. You're not as desperate as the team that is not facing elimination, but this is damn near close to a must-win. Helene is cutting to the net. Rebound. Is it in? No. Jakub Dobish with an outstanding save on the rebound. The young man, Helenas, almost had his first ever career playoff goal. Damn. Demonov is kind of selling. He is. He's playing soft right now, chat. What a save. First off, I like that play by Helenas. Cut to the net, make a play, try to score. Oh, Jack Quinn tried to elevate it. He did elevate it, but he got it right into the glove of Dobish as we head to commercial break. What a start to the hockey game, chat. What a game. Who's my favorite player on the Montreal Canadiens? Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite player on the Canadiens? I might have to go with Lane Hudson. I really do like his game. I might have to go Hudson, yeah. I'll go Lane. It was either between Lane or Demidov, but I don't think I'm choosing Demidov. Maybe in a few years, my opinion will change. Buffalo forechecking very good. They're playing with speed, man. Even on their back check. Their back check's really been good, too. They're turning a lot of pucks over. You have Big Hall. I don't know what that means. I like Cole Caulfield. Chat, who is your favorite, all-time favorite NHL player? Past or present? Also, I do have some tier lists ready for the first intermission, so we should be good to go. I should probably pull it up now. Just get it ready. What's your most hated player on the Canadiens? Most hated player on Montreal? I don't think I hate anybody on the team. Hate's a very strong word for me. But the player I don't like, or like the least? That's a tough question. Maybe, I can't even say Mike Matheson, no. Can't say that. I don't think I dislike really anybody on the Habs, to be honest. They all play a role. What are we reviewing right now? NHL review. To see if that puck went in? Let's see. Dobish gloves it. Oh my god, chat. That might be in. That might be in. Official review. The play is under review. The mics are not working. Chat, that looked like a good goal. Now, the question is, the call on the ice is a no-goal, which means you need very clear evidence that that puck crossed the goal line. Oh, that's in. That is in. You can see the puck in his glove, and that's fully past the red line. Now, this happened against the Oilers in that Duck series, where you could see the puck cross the line. There was no goal in the play. Or actually, no, there was a good goal in the play. They reviewed it, and then they called it a good goal afterwards. That might honestly get called back. That's a good goal. In my opinion, that looked like it 100% crossed that goal line. In his glove, yeah. You could see the puck because of the white mesh in his glove. Tabarnak, this is not the start, Montreal. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Goaltending broken? Tabarnak. I've had a chance to choose between dying with Montebo or Dobish. Which one do you choose? Definitely Dobish. That don't look good, chat. That might be a goal against. Montreal might be in a hole here quickly. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Tabarnak. Tabernaki. That's in, yeah. I agree with the announcer. That looked in, man. 100% looked in. They're looking at it for a while, though, so we get a tough NHL review right now. Oh, my God. Caden Gooley just snowed his goalie there on that play, too. Dobich got lucky he made that stop. That looked like it went... Yeah, it looked like it went past the red line. Go, Buffalo. No goal? It looks like a good goal to me. Favorite goal in the NHL? I don't have one right now, but all time is Bobby Lou. Roberto Luongo. Fellow French-Canadian. Why am I saying fellow? Like I'm French-Canadian, too. That's a goal. Guessing it's no goal. They're still reviewing. It's taking a while. It is taking a while. That means it's not really that conclusive. In my opinion, that's a good goal. Non-biased opinion, good goal. You know what tabernacle means? I think it means fuck. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a curse word in French. It's in the glove, yes. But you can see that black puck because of the white mesh that Jakub Dobich has there. You can see it. Bro says, yee. Listen, I took French in school too. It's not great. I got a little bit. Les caca. Est-ce qu'on peut aller à la toilette? Somebody needs to shit. Wow, this is taking a while to get reviewed, man. Perfect time for me to chow down on my beer. Shots are 8-1 Buffalo right now. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has not been tested since that first shot. The replay is a no goal. The replay is a goal. That shitty French. Call it what you want, devs. Still under review. All right. Can we hurry the hell up, maybe? Baze is fuck in French. Baze? Or baise? Stupid imbecile. I can see the puck. I can see the puck. It's crossed the goal line. That's a good goal. Can I please have a sip of your beer? No. I do not give liquor to minors. We have a good goal. There it is. The Buffalo Sabres early take a 2-0 lead. They're going to call that one back, and Buffalo, outstanding start. That's the right decision. That is the right call. That puck completely crossed the goal line. You could see it. You could see it in his glove. That's a good goal, chat. Jack Quinn gets on the board now. Montreal has to wake up. 2-0 Buffalo. Tabernacle. Ho, ho, ho. What does Marty want? He wants an explanation here. That is the right call. That review actually took 5 minutes. It did take a long time. You're right. Let's get back to hockey now. We still have 11:58 remaining in the first period. Coach's challenge. Oh, my God.
Ho, ho, ho.
Martin St. Louis is going to challenge that one. Oh, that is a risky play, Marty. That's a risky play. Montreal could head to the penalty kill. Now, Buffalo's power play is not great, but they could head down on the penalty kill, down 2-0. What if Buffalo scores? They go up 3-0. That's the game right there. All right, well, sit back, relax. We got a lot more waiting. This is going to be a 3-hour-long hockey game. I can feel it already. How would you bribe Vegas to interview Bruce Cassidy? I think they're going to allow him to get interviewed by Edmonton once they're eliminated. Although, they did allow the LA Kings to interview Bruce Cassidy, but not Edmonton. I wonder why. They don't want Daddy Oilers coming back next season and spanking their asses again. It is a goal, but Martin St. Louis is going to challenge it. Coach's challenge. So they're going to review again. I don't understand that, especially with how long they reviewed it. What is the purpose of a coach's challenge? They already reviewed it for a long time. I highly doubt they're going to come back and say, no goal. I don't like that challenge by Marty. They took 5 minutes to review it already and came to the conclusion that it's a good goal. So what gives you the indication they're going to review it again and be like, oh, we missed it. They took a long time. They took their time with it. I don't think. I think that's going to be a good goal, chat. What's the challenge for? I have no idea. Maybe goalie interference? No. Caden Gooley was the guy who ran into Dobish. I'm not sure. To see if it's a good goal or not, they already reviewed it. They reviewed it for 5 minutes and determined that it was a good goal. I don't understand that play by Marty. I don't like that at all. Montreal could very well head to the PK here. Lose their coach's challenge, head to the PK, and potentially go down 3-0. And then there's your opportunity to take a stranglehold on this series. Dumb challenge? Yeah, I agree. Play has been under review for an entire Tool song. Okay. Yeah, we're approaching like 8 minutes now. Second verdict. There was goaltender interference. What? All right, Marty. All right, Marty, you got me there. He was challenging for goalie interference. Wow, and the goal got called back. That's massive. That is massive. Martin St. Louis in his bag. Where's the goalie interference, though? I'm kind of confused. Lindy Ruff is not happy. He ain't happy at all. Shout out Martin St. Louis. That was the correct play and the right play. Risky but successful. Yep. It worked out. They're only down 1-0 now. And he gets his coach's challenge back, too. Wow. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Holy challenge dub by Marty St. Louis. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. All right, we are back. 11:57, 11:56, 11:55, 11:54 remaining here in the first period. There is your time check. It is now officially a 1-0 lead for the Buffalo Sabres. They could have gone up 2-0 and could have had a power play afterwards. Now the crowd is into this game. Montreal is starting to buzz in the offensive zone. On the side of the net, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. He is going to cover that one up. What a challenge by Martin St. Louis. Should the Oilers bribe the Golden Knights by paying them $50 or $100K? I don't think that'll work. I don't think money is an issue. I think it's the fact that they don't want Bruce Cassidy to be the head coach in the same division as them and a bitter rival. So refs rigging the NHL just like the NFL. Oh, what are you talking about? How can you say the refs are rigging it? Sports fans, man. Never fail to amaze me. Some of the non-rational human beings in our society. Turn off the game to come in here because of that, but I guess I can turn it back on now. Montreal keeps that puck in, but these Sabres are going to get it out. Uri Slafkovsky, again, going behind the back. Listen, Slav, you are not that guy passing the puck. I don't like this at all. Uri, though, coming into the zone, curl and drag. He takes way too long shooting the puck. That's the biggest issue by Uri Slafkovsky as that puck goes out of play. He does this curl and drag motion that's like a toe drag release, but he's 6'4" and like 230, and it takes him a while to curl and drag that puck. He's got to get those shots off quicker, especially off the rush like that. Defenders are too good. They're going to get a stick on that easily, and it's going to get deflected just like it did on that play. I've seen him get that off one time, and it was in overtime against the Lightning. 100%. I'm a salty Buffalo fan. Fair play. Fixed. Favorite Scandinavian NHLer? I'll be honest, I don't know a single one. Alex Texier. 11 minutes remaining now in the first. We got ourselves a game, boys. We have ourselves a hockey game. Only a 1-0 lead for the Buffalo Sabres. Dobson from the blue line. There it is. Finally a stop by UPL. UPL? There we go. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Makes his second save of the game, even though they have not updated the score yet. Texier losing at the blue line. Thompson. Tage Thompson has zero explosivity. None at all. He looks slow. It's got to be like a lower body injury. Matheson now is going to take his time below his goal line. Fuck the Lightning and the Panthers. No more cups. Why is the score 6-7 or 7-6? I don't know. We got ourselves a 1-0 lead. Ivan Demidov now flicks it into the corner. I need Demidov to score one here. Deneau. Back to Matheson. Fake shot. Oh, Mike Matheson almost sniped that one in the back of the net. That puck is out of play. Oilers need to bribe Vegas. I think they'll get Bruce Cassidy. I think in the end, it'll all work out. Linden's such a fake fan. I mean, we know he's a bandwagon. He's admitted to it. He's aware. He used to like the Columbus Blue Jackets, and I think maybe the Rangers before that. There was definitely another team, I know. For sure. All right. Montreal on the faceoff now. Alexander Newhook wins it. Back to Matheson at the blue line. Off to Demidov. Good poke check there by Bowen Byram. We have a battle on the boards. Can the Sabres get it out? No, they cannot. Demidov, beautiful feed. Oh, my. Jake Evans missing the net. Out in front, and there it is. Alexander Newhook strikes again. And Montreal is going to tie the game up at 1. That is all because of Ivan Demidov. What an outstanding play on the half wall. The first shot went over the net. It was Jake Evans all alone in front of UPL. He put it over the net. He got his own rebound. And then he put it out in front to Alexander Newhook, who strikes yet again. Newhook, the MVP for the Habs. Oh my. Jake Evans, how are you that wide open? Good play for him, though. On his backhand, all the way out. And Newhook once again. This entire play starts with Ivan Demidov on that wall. And then Newhook gets in there, wide open. Horrible defensive zone coverage by the Sabres. And we got ourselves a tie game here in Montreal with 9:49 to go. Beautiful. Montreal's back on the board, baby. You know what, chat? That is all because of Martin St. Louis. He stopped the bleeding. He stopped all momentum that the Sabres had. And ever since then, Montreal has been the better team. And now they have tied the game up. Caulfield's going to hand it back. Lane Hudson now breaks that puck out. Clean breakout feed. Uri. Over to Cole now. Cole has some space. Caulfield shot. That one is going out of play. Newhook has been insane these playoffs. Especially the second round, man. 100% agree. Second round, he's been a monster as we have another commercial break. Yeah, we got a 3-hour-long hockey game. I've definitely accepted that. That just means 3 hours of drinking shenanigans and watching playoff hockey. Could you really ask for anything more, Chad? Could you really ask for anything more? Fuck, I spilt that. I always spill my beer. I want the Habs to win. Bad aim, bad aim. Good aim. Did I see Colorado beat Minnesota 5-2? I did. I was watching the game last night. It was tied at 1, like, late into the third, man. Back and forth game. It was a back and forth game. And then Colorado definitely pulled ahead late. I love the play that Quinn Hughes made at the blue line, though, on, I think it was the second goal, where he made the play on the half wall, spun back, walked the blue line, and then a beautiful backhand feed down low, and just an easy tap in. Ah, le cocksucker! Oh, Tabernac. Lindy Ruff is a cocksucker. Saw McKinnon get hit in the nose. He came back, though. He's a warrior. You're the GOAT. Thank you, brother. Go Bolts. Bolts are gone, chat. Tampa Bay Lightning are no longer. Yeah, about time we head back to the action. Let's go Habs. We need Pekka Pass in the Habs for that easy dub. Yes. Although, Jakob Dobish is kind of playing like Pekka Pasta right now. I will say that. Favorite Pokemon? I never played Pokemon. Quinn Hughes might not be winning, but he's the best defenseman in these playoffs, in my opinion. That's a fair take, yeah. That is a fair take. I think the gap is really, really close now between him and Cale Makar. I will say that. I think the gap has been closing these past couple years, and right now it's as close as it's ever been. Makar's honestly taken a little bit of a step back defensively. He has. All right, 9:18 to go. Still in the first period, barely 10 minutes in, and we're 40 minutes into the live stream. So we get ourselves a long game, boys. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some playoff hockey. As the Montreal Canadiens are back in this game. Shots are 8-3. The Sabres, they were oh so close to going up 2-0 and having a power play. That is the swings of playoff hockey, though. Tage Thompson cycling it down low. Tuck is protecting. Back to the blue line. Dahlin, good save there by Jakub Dobish. He's been strong so far. Uh-oh, Lane Hudson. Nice battle. Okay. Lane Hudson won that board battle. I thought he was going to lose it to Alexander Tuck. As I think Noah Dobson, did he take a penalty? No, I think it touched. Almost had a delay of game by Le Montreal there. That one was close. Can I beat Nasher in a 1v1 of what? Can I be a member? If you join, yeah. I mean, what do you mean? Favorite team in each state? All right. No. Way too big of a question, brother. Can't forget Hughes was on the Canucks. Yeah, it's kind of crazy he only got traded back in December. I was literally at hockey when that happened. That was nuts. I didn't even believe it at first. Habs versus Avs would feed families, I'm telling you. It would feed me, I know that. It put food on my table. So let's hope the Montreal Canadiens can go all the way. And I can ride the wave. All right, 8:42 remaining. Owen Power drops that puck back. Bowen Byram now in the offensive zone. Download. Why is Jason's... Okay, that was a weird play by Buffalo. As the Montreal Canadiens are going to take a tripping penalty and head to the PK. Alex Carrier, you cannot do that. You go to the Bucks, you feel shame, and then you get free. Tripping happen when you put the stick underneath the guy and you yank him down. You go to the Bucks. Then you free. Minnesota GM did good this year. He did. He went out. He took a swing. He did what a general manager should do when he got a borderline cup contending team. I mean, dude, he traded for the second best defenseman on planet Earth. That is really admirable. Even if Quinn Hughes doesn't end up extending in Minnesota, you get 2 years of Quinn Hughes. This year and next year. Are you named pasta because you like pasta a lot? That's not the reason, but I do like Kraft Dinner. Favorite food. All right, 8:25. We got a penalty kill for Le Montreal. Kill it off, Habs. Their PK has been pretty good outside of game number 1. Jake Evans, good play at the blue line, and he gets it out. Jack Quinn's going to have to go back for it now. Rasmus Dahlin sends that one back. Tage Thompson now. Over to Benson. Benson just puts it into the corner, but that is a bad feed. Somehow Buffalo keeps it in. Newhook made a bad play, and then Rasmus Dahlin took an interference penalty. We are headed to 4-on-4. Dahlin is livid. Listen, brother, I don't think you can be complaining about anybody else selling calls. I've seen Dahlin do this so often. Never escaping the soft Swede allegations. Let's see. Yep, Dahlin trips him. Jake Evans goes down, and Dahlin cannot believe it. Headed to the sin bin. And we got some 4-on-4 hockey, baby. Kraft Dinner, what about it? Suzuki and Caulfield are going to come out, as well as Lane Hudson. Maybe Mike Matheson? They might throw out Matheson. Ugh. I know Loose Twitch is losing his mind in the Discord right now. I can already see it. All right, that is a trip. Refs are going to enjoy that complimentary credit card that can't be traced. Oh, man. I already know they got Newhook out there taking the draw. Newhook wins it back to Hudson. Over to Dobson now. Back to Lane. Blocking the blue line. Tons of room. This is going to favor Lane Hudson. A man who loves to skate with that puck. Speak of the devil. Shimmy shake. Oh, my. Almost had a nice give and go there. Don't pinch lane, Hudson. You got to get back, dude. Do not allow your other D-man to be strangled alone. Doan. Nice move. He's in the offensive zone now. Buffalo sets up. Back to Owen Power. Slides it across. Byram with a shot. And Dobish. Oh, my. The puck is free. Dobish will cover it up. There we go. Good save, Jakob. Good save, brother. Good play by Hudson. Almost got it on the tape of Newhook. Didn't happen, though. Did not happen at all. And then Jakob Dobish fluttered that puck. It squirted free. I thought the whistle already went. Good play by Jake Evans, though, not allowing that puck to go out in front of the net. Dobish and Newhook been incredible. The MVPs. Sanders is a bum. Who? Deion Sanders? I like Deion Sanders. All right, we got 45 seconds of 4-on-4 before the Habs go on to a very short power play. Byram, shot from the blue line. Uh-oh, Dobish is swimming. Good job by Montreal clearing it, though. Samuelson has to go back. Hands it off to Benson. Chat, can you guys imagine if hockey was played like 4-on-4 instead of 5-on-5? How much of a different game it would be? Benson in the slot. He's going to miss the net on the backhander. Gets the puck back, though. Zach Benson. Nice move there, curling away from the forechecker. Matheson will come out with the puck, though. Matheson falls down. That's not a penalty, Habs fans. He fell down on that play. Thompson now in the corner. TNT. He's going to take his time. The Montreal skaters coming out of the sin bin now. Jordan Greenway down low. They got 30 seconds of power play time. Good on Buffalo there, sending it back. And they're going to waste away some time here on the power play. That'd be an intriguing idea. That would be really different. It'd be such a different game. I don't think we'd see as many passes. We'd see more so of what you see in overtime. A lot of puck possession, a lot of cutbacks, a lot of delaying. I'd say the dump and chase game would probably go out the window. Teams wouldn't be dumping and chasing 4-on-4. No doubt about it. That fifth guy just adds such a different dynamic to the game of hockey. All right, 5:45. We are back to even strength now. Cole Caulfield. Uh-oh, Cole. Trying to run into trouble there. Montreal does get it deep. Delling through that power play. Yeah, he really did for the Sabres. Got to be more wary with who you attack here in the playoffs. Referees are still going to blow the whistle. They don't put them away. Contrary to popular belief. I'm just spamming big words right now, trying to make it stick. Trying to sound like a philosopher right now. Oh, man, I'm a clown. Joe Veleno dumps it in. Gets taken down. No call on the play. I don't know, Zucker. That was... Not only did you take him down, you slammed him into the boards. Joe Veleno's going after him now. We do got a delayed penalty. I think Montreal's going to head to the power play here. I think they are. Love the 4-on-4. More ice to work with. Yeah, it would totally change the game. Jason Zucker headed to the sin bin, and the Habs back to the power play. Unless they're going to call Joe Veleno here for retaliation. Yeah, that's 100% a penalty. I was kind of shocked that they let that go, but then luckily the referee did call that. And that is our now 4th or 5th commercial break. What are we doing right now? We're just spamming ads? Really, NHL? This game's going to be so long, chat. It's going to be like a 3+ hour long game. Oh, dear God. Lose Twitch says he's so nervous, we can't lose this. This is our game. Yeah, this is the advertisement game is what I'm cluing into right now. Let's go, Habs. Habs got to capitalize on this power play. They can take the lead, man. That's kind of insane. They can go ahead in this one. Best streamer, appreciate you, Jack. Oh, I hate these commercials, man. Chat, what tier ranking should we do during the intermission? I'm thinking we do the, what did we not do? We did, I think, number 1 defenseman. We didn't do the goalie one yet, right? We can do the goalie one and maybe the jersey ranking. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Goalies? Yeah, I think we do goalies. The number one centerman, number one D-man. Time to rank the goaltenders. Rank fan bases. That's not a tier list, unfortunately. I could just do NHL teams, too. That's another one. We got a lot of options. A lot of options. If you didn't join our Discord either, chat, link is pinned. Join it up. Who was that? Joe Veleno with the Wolf hat on? 1 assist, 1 shot in game number 3 for Joe Veleno. Just drew a massive power play for the Habs. Can they capitalize? Hello, Pasto. What's up? Can you ban Colin? He likes... All right. Grips in the chat. All right, with less than 5 minutes to go in this first period, the Montreal Canadiens are going to head to the power play. Are they going to be able to capitalize, though? Cole Caulfield's going to leave that one for Suzuki. Over to Hudson now. Nice quick one-touch plays at the blue line there by Montreal. I kind of like it. It's a little bit risky, though. Especially if you turn... Oh, Demidov bobbled the puck, and that is going down the ice. No rip? Yeah, no rip. Fuck that guy. No rip at all. 4:25. Buffalo is at an 82% on the PK in this postseason. Suzuki handing it off to Slav. Good play there. Uri. Down low to Nick Suzuki. Back up to Caulfield. Finding Hudson. One-timer. Demidov. Oh my God. Was that puck in? No call on the play right now. The net is off its moorings. But that was awfully close to going in. Referees are getting together right now. They're talking about it. Let's see the replay. One-timer by Demidov. Hits off the player. No, that doesn't even cross the goal line. No, that doesn't even cross. The net was off way beforehand, too, and that puck did not cross the goal line. Nick Schenn, though, literally bodied Luke Schenn bodied Nick Suzuki and bumped that net off, and I bet he did that on purpose. Willing to bet it, chat. No, that puck, that's not going to be a goal. That's going to be no goal. They're not going to change that. That was a save, I can't lie. Yeah, I don't think it even crossed the goal line completely. Suzuki wins that draw. Back to Hudson. Lane Hudson. What the fuck was that, buddy? A backhander sauce just in deep. All right, Montreal's going to have to regroup now. This is sad. They should just throw the puck in the net for Montreal and be done with it. What is sad about this game? We're tied at 1, man. Lots of hockey left. Too much overreacting by fan bases right now. Way too much overreacting. That turnover, though. Here comes Ryan McLeod in the zone. Going to miss the net entirely, though. Here comes Slavkovsky. Uri. Getting into the offensive zone. Good play there. Plays it back to Demidov. Finding Suzuki. Nick Suzuki. Over to Dobson. He takes a shot. That one is wide. Montreal keeps it in, though. Uri on his half wall. Slavkovsky, he's running into a lot of trouble with that blue line there. Don't turn it over, Slav. That puck is out of the zone. I do not like the puck handling or the passing ability of Uri Slavkovsky. He's got to work on that during the offseason. It seems like a lot of times he cannot make a play to save his life. Newhook with a great shot. But Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen will make that save. I changed the logo for jerseys for Team Canada on NHL. Nice, dude. Who are you voting for? What are you talking about? There's no election going on. What? Slav has played too much golf. Just doesn't have the best passing ability or hands, to be honest. His passes are a lot of times behind guys or too far ahead of them. He's doing these no-look behind-the-back passes that he should never be doing. Good player, though. Buffalo wins that face-off. That was a massive struggle in game number 3. Sabres got absolutely torched on the draws. A little bit of inexperience, but also the center depth that Montreal has. Newhook, oh my. Every single time Alexander Newhook touches the puck, good things happen. He either almost scores or he does score. Thompson going cross. Tage Thompson's not even looking to score right now. He's kind of like resorted himself to be like a playmaker. Interesting. Colorado-Montreal final. I don't know who to root for. I'm a Bruins fan. Both division rivals, as the referees are going to take two here during the scrum. Bolduc, and who's the other guy? I think it's Peyton Krebs in the scrum right now. Both of them are going to head to the sin bin. Low-key, I would like to see the Avs and Vegas play in the West Final. Well, Vegas is all tied up with Anaheim right now. Don't sleep on the Ducks, chat. They could win that series. They really could. Oh my God. Root for our rival or root for the team that eliminated us? Yeah, not a great spot. You could also do, you could choose C, option C, which is just enjoy hockey. Not really have a horse in the race, but enjoy the game. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, although I do want to see Montreal win. At the end of the day, I just love hockey. Great sport. Even better to watch when it's playoff hockey. Can't beat it, man. Not beat it. It's also less nerve-wracking when your team is not in the game that you're watching. You're a lot more anxious when it's your team. You get a lot more heated, a lot more mad or sad or either happy if they're winning. The emotion part of it is definitely a lot different. Don't think people realize how important empty net goals are, especially if it's a one-goal game. Yeah. I saw, what did I see? It was something on Twitter talking about how empty net goals were like meaningless or something. I think it was back when they were debating Caulfield should have won the Rocket because he had no empty net goals. I'm like, dude, by definition, isn't an empty net goal as valuable as any goal in the sport of hockey? It literally seals the game and wins the game for your hockey team. Like 99% of the time. It puts away the game. It seals a victory. So wouldn't that goal be just more valuable than a regular goal? I'm just using their logic against them. Oh, bad turnover! Good deflection, though. Montreal trying to counterattack. So we do have 4-on-4 hockey here with 2:15 remaining in the first period. Back to 4-on-4, a second time in this period. Interesting. Josh Norris. Back to Alexander Tuck. He takes a shot. That one's going to miss the net entirely. And here comes Lane Hutson. He's on his heater. Hudson stops up. He's going to wait. Shot. Oh my God, who's crashing the net there? How did Lane Hutson get a little mini breakaway? That is the hustle of Lane. That dude works his absolute nuts off. Emotional roller coaster indeed. Good forecheck by Nick Suzuki. He wins a board battle. Bowen Byram, though, gets it back. Buffalo's under attack. They're getting hounded. Cole Caulfield comes out with it, takes a shot. Oh, Cole Caulfield. I don't like that shot, man. You're basically in the corner when you're taking that. Make a play, go behind the net, make a pass. Here comes Cole again. Hands it off to Mike Matheson. I can definitely tell that Cole Caulfield has a little bit more juice this game. After scoring that goal, getting the monkey off his back, you can tell that was wearing on him. The fact that he was not scoring. Felt like he was snake bitten. Ultimate 4-on-4 playoff game. Fuck it, at this point, just play the rest of the entire playoff game on 4-on-4. I wouldn't be mad at it. All right, we have 50 seconds remaining in this first period. We are still tied at 1, though. Matheson turns it over the blue line like the NHL 26 computer AI. I've seen many instances of that. Here comes Helenas now. The young man Helenas takes a shot, and that puck is out of play. Who's my second favorite team? I don't think I have a second team. I don't mind the Habs, though. Sometimes their fan base can get a little bit iffy, but they got a good, young, exciting hockey team. All their young guys are locked up, too. They got a very bright future, and they're already extremely competitive. What hustle. What hustle by Lane Hutson, man. Good back-checking by Josh Norris, though. He got back in time. He really did. Bad shot on Caulfield. I don't agree with that shot take. Uh-oh. Tage Thompson got to be wary of his cross-checks there. That's a dangerous play. That was close from Lane. Yeah, the guy streaking in. Oh, Tage Thompson
ho, ho, ho.
In the sin bin. Montreal back to the power play. They got a 4-on-3 for 6 seconds. And then it's going to be a 5-on-4. All right, Montreal, try to capitalize on this. Green Giant, baby. Les Habitants. Everybody type PP in the chat. Lane Hudson at the blue line. Sends it over. Slavkovsky, he takes a shot. That gets blocked. It's out of the zone. We are now back to 5-on-4. Hudson. Back to Suzuki. Finding Demidov. Over to Slavkovsky. Nice stretch feed. Over. Suzuki. Shot. Blocked. I think Montreal needs to get a little bit more scrambly. Oh my God. Cole Caulfield going 5-hole and burying it. There it is. Cole Caulfield will take the lead with only 12 seconds remaining as Les Habitants will go up 2-1. Monkeys off the back nail, boys. That's goals in back-to-back games. Off of a broken play, he takes the puck out in front of the net, and he goes 5-hole, and Lindy Ruff is not liking that call. It was just a broken play. Lane Hudson in deep. Caulfield picks it up. Nice opportunity going 5-hole there. He knew that Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was going to have that pad up, and he just slid that one down low. All hail Cole, baby. Cole Caulfield is back. The 50-goal man is back, boys. Beautiful. Final 10 remaining here in the first period. That is a great way to end the period, Montreal. Third of the postseason, Cole Caulfield. And I gotta be honest, in the first 10 minutes of this hockey game, it was not looking good for the Montreal Canadiens. Potentially on the verge of being down 2-0 and then headed to the penalty kill. All of a sudden, we blink and they have a 2-1 lead, baby. W's in the chat. All right, we got the first intermission now, boys. Do we want to rate, do a tier ranking? NHL tier ranking of goaltenders for the 25-26 NHL season. Oh my, we got a lot of goalies here. You want to do that? Type 1 in the chat. Kind of scared of the Canes. Close your goddamn legs. Caulfield's on fire. Warning, a wild spammer has been separated? Appeared. There we go. Can I close this ad? Stop seeing this ad. Not interested in this ad. Fuck off, Google. Oh, they got way too many ads, man. I need to get rid of that. 1-1-1-1-1. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to rank the starting goaltender. Oh, there's way too many, chat. Some of these I'm not going to know by faces either. All right, let's start with the best goalies in the league. S tier. Okay, let me do franchise. I'll do elite. Good. Mid. And trash. That will be the tier ranking. All right. So let's start with the best goalies in the league that are considered franchise. There he is, Andrei Vasilevsky. Where is Igor Shesterkin at? Igor Shesterkin's got to go in that top tier. And despite his playoff woes, I do have to put Connor Hellebuck in that tier. He is a franchise goaltender. Where is he at? Connor Hellebuck. Connor. Where? Connor Hellebuck not here. There he is. Connor Hellebuck. There we go. Is there any other franchise level goalie that I want to put here? Let me think. I don't think, chat. I think that's it. Maybe Sorokin? No, I'm not putting Sorokin. Sorokin's going to go in elite. He will go into elite. All right. Let's go. There's so many choices here. Sergei Bobrovsky. I'm throwing him in the good category. I think his best days are behind him now. No longer elite. Jake Ottinger, I'm putting into elite, even though he had a pretty rough regular season. I've seen enough from him. Maybe you could bump him down to good, but I'll leave the guy at elite for now. Linus Ullmark, I'm going to put him in the good category. He's decent. Not the greatest playoff goaltender, although he was pretty good in the postseason this year. Jeremy Swayman, elite. Jakub Dobish, I'm putting him in good. We're doing every goaltender. These are not just starting goalies. Wow, that's crazy. Where do we get Skinner? Chat, where do we put Stu at? I'm going to put Stu at mid. He's not trash. He's mid. Dan Vladar, I'm putting in the good category. He had a great season. Calvin Pickard, trash. Tristan Jarry, trash. Both of the San Jose goaltenders. Is that Askarov? I'm putting Askarov in mid category right now. Joey Decord, mid. Matt Murray, trash. Philip Grubauer, trash. Thatcher Demko, he's good, but he's just always injured. Literally always injured. Spencer Knight, I'm putting him in the good category as well. Colton Ellis, I'll put in mid. I mean, he doesn't really have too much NHL action. UPL, I'll put in... I'm not the biggest fan of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I'll go mid. Anthony Stolarz is... do I put him in good? He had a great season last year. Wasn't good this year. Put him in the mid category. He's been a career backup goaltender. Who is that? Is that Jonas Korpisalo? Trash. Is that Alex Lyon? I'll put him in the mid category as well. Cam Talbot? At this point in time, you gotta put him in mid, man. He's not in the good category anymore. Damn near 40 years of age. I'm not going to go as far to say that this man is a trash goaltender. I'll put him in mid. John Gibson. I still think John Gibson is a decent goaltender, but I got to put him in mid. I can't put him on this tier right now. I can't do it. Jordan Binnington, last 2 seasons, trash. Although I'm going to put him in mid because he becomes a legit level goaltender during the Olympics. You know what? Fuck it. NHL rankings, he's going in trash. Darcy Kemper, he is a mid goaltender. He didn't even start in the postseason, though. Kemper did not start in the playoffs. Trash. Trash. Why do we even have backup goaltenders here? Is that Montebo? Hell no. Jacob Flower, mid. Who is this? Is that Tarasov? Trash. Trash. Why do we got so many backup goaltenders here? James Reimer, this is 2016, or this is 2026. This is not 2013. Oh, backup for Tampa Bay, Johansson, trash. Joseph Wall, mid. Is that Dennis Hildeby? I'll put Hildeby in mid, sure. Chicago's backup, trash. Scott Wedgwood, I'm putting him in the mid category. Alongside Mackenzie Blackwood, who I do believe is a good goaltender, and I believe is better. Wedgwood did have the better season, but I do believe Mackenzie Blackwood is the better between the two. Jacob Flower. Listen, Ricky Lafleur, Ricky Flower, it's the same thing. I'm putting both Jesper Wallstedt and Philip Gustafson in the good category. Both of those goaltenders are very good. Saros is a good goalie. Yeah, I'm putting UC Saros at good. And Noonan, mid. I'll leave him in mid. Casey DeSmith, mid. Joel Hofer, I'm putting him mid. But I have high expectations for this guy. I think he can become good. Good starting goaltender in the NHL. Maybe elite, but I don't know about that. We'll see. Which one is Vejmelka? Vejmelka's got to be good. Hofer, I'm going to put in good, actually. Fuck it. I'm putting more people in good. I got to separate these a little bit. Backups, trash. Why do we get third-string goaltenders in here? Eric Comrie, get the fuck out of here. Freddie Anderson, good. I got to put him in good. Brandon Bussi, mid. Kochekov, mid. Jet Greaves hasn't really made his name yet. He's going to be in trash. Merz Lincoln's trash. Jake Allen. Jake Allen's a pretty mid goaltender, I'll be honest. He's a good backup. He just can't really be your starter. Markstrom, mid. Which one is Ilya Sorokin? Is that really Ilya Sorokin? Sorokin is an elite level goaltender. I'm pretty sure that's Sorokin, chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wedgwood is not mid? What do you mean? He's been a career backup his entire life. He's had a great season this year, but he was on the stacked Colorado team that started out the season like 40-2. That was Allmark elite. Allmark is not elite, is he? Allmark, no, I got Allmark in good. Allmark is not in the elite category. Who are these backups? Is that Varlamov? Trash. This is not 2014 anymore. Trash. We got literally third-string goaltenders here. I can't believe I'm putting Jonathan Quick in the... You know what? Jonathan Quick was a pretty good backup this year on a bad New York Ranger squad. Is that Urson? Trash. Trash. Arthur Sheloffs is mid. He can be good. Logan Thompson. He is good. Do I want to put LT in that category among the elites? Like above? You know what? LT, 2 years in a row, has put up amazing numbers for the Caps. I'm putting him in elite. I would take these three over LT. Maybe you could argue Jake Ottinger. but I'm putting him in that category. Who's the backup? Is that Grubauer? No, that's not Grubauer. Who's the backup? Peter Mrazek, trash. Lucas Dostal, mid. I'm not putting Dostal in trash. Trash. Dustin Wolf is a good goaltender, although he had a rough season. He was on a bad team, let's be honest. Trash. Connor Ingram, mid. He can give you good goaltending, but sometimes not. Trash. Carter Hart, trash. Aiden Hill, trash. How many fucking goaltenders do you have, Vegas? And we'll go trash. Lindgren? Do I want to put Lindgren in mid? I might put Ryan Lindgren in mid, honestly. I think we have completed the rankings. Any issues, chat? Any issues at all? Stuart Skinner beyond franchise? What? Huh? I think that is a very fair ranking. We could honestly use another tier between mid and trash. That is something I discovered. Ingram trash? How is Ingram trash? He gave us consistent goaltending in the regular season for like a 4 or 5 month stretch. He's not like an elite goaltender. He's not even a good goaltender. He's mid. I think mid's pretty fair. Anybody in mid I want to bump up? Do I want to bump up Jacob Markstrom? No. No, I think we're good here for mid. Yeah. The only question I really have is Logan Thompson. I want to put him in elite. I feel like he deserves to be an elite after the past 2 years that he just had. Monty should be in his own category. Calvin Pickard should be in his own category, let's be honest. I think I did a good job, though, chat. I tried my absolute best to be unbiased. I didn't want to put Jesper Wallstedt in elite yet. He hasn't proven it, but he's good. Freddie Anderson's good. Vejmelka is good. I think I did good, chat. I think I did good. W or L on that one. Green Giants. Logan Thompson earned his place in elite. I think so. It's not just one image. It's not create an account. No, why is it not downloading, chat? Why is this not downloading? I'm trying to save it, but you know what? We'll just open a new tab. Hold up. Bang. I'll open up a new tab, and we'll get on the NHL tier list. All right, moving on now. We're going to do a different NHL tier list. I don't really want to do jerseys, chat. There are way too many jerseys. NHL teams. Do I want to do teams? I rank all 32 teams, in my opinion. It's either that or that's pretty much it. NHL players. What is the NHL players list? What? What the fuck? Hotkey? What is hotkey? Huh? It's just San Jose and Pittsburgh. Rank crowds? Are crowds here? There's no template for crowds. Create a new template. What does this mean? How do I make my own, chat? I think I'm just going to do NHL teams. That should be the better option. We got 32. That's not 32 teams. That's not even close to 32 teams. Huh? NHL teams. Why do we not have 32 teams in here, Chaz? That's not 32. You can just use the 32 teams template. How do you create a new template? All right. Template name. I'm going to do NHL Playoff Atmosphere. Bang. Create single-use template. Create public template. What one do I want to do here, chat? I'll just use my own. I don't have any images here. No. We can't do this. I don't have any. I got no images. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. I guess we do jersey rankings. Or we do NHL captains. Why don't we do captains, chat? All right, we're going to do captains. The best. I'll go elite. Good. Mid. And stripped. You should be stripped of your captaincy if you're in that fucking tier. All right. So this is going to be ranking not their leader abilities, not their leadership abilities, but how good they are as a hockey player. That is how we're going to be ranking it. Sabres have been robbed all game, dude. I disagree, Loose Twitch. Too much emotion, brother. You could argue maybe a call here and there, but it's gone both ways the entirety of the series. All right, these are all the NHL active captains. So the best, you got to go McDavid. Elite would be Barkov. Crosby is still elite. Nick Suzuki's elite. No. Seriously? Nick Suzuki is elite. Austin Matthews, I'm putting in the good category because he's had back-to-back down seasons. Ovi, good. Kopitar, mid. Let's be honest, he's mids right now. Anders Lee, you should be stripped. Adam Lowry, you should be stripped. Boone Jenner, stripped. Who is that? Is that Braden Shen? Braden Shen's mid. Brady Tkachuk, good. Clayton Keller, good. He's in the good category. Dylan Larkin, I'm putting in the good category as well. Gabriel Landeskog. Now, as a player, since he's returned from injury, I got to put him in the mid category. I can't put him on the same tier with these guys right now. I can't. As a leader, different story. Jamie Benn, stripped. Jordan Eberle, stripped. Jared Spurgeon, mid. Jordan Stahl, good leader. He's old now. Player ability-wise, I wouldn't put him in the mid-cat. Yeah, I'm putting him in the getting stripped. JT Miller, as a player, mid. I would argue good, but he had a pretty bad season. I don't think he's the best leader. I don't think that guy can be your captain of your team if you have like high Stanley Cup hopes. I'm not putting him in that category. I honestly don't even want to put him in mid. This is a guy who's put up 100 points in the season before, who had 90 points just a few years ago. Like, he's a good player, but I'm going to have to put him in mid after the season the Rangers and him just had. Who is that? Blake Coleman? Get stripped, buddy. Mark Stone, I got to put him in elite, chat. I have to put Mark Stone in elite. I hate to do it, but he had an amazing season this year. He's been good for many years. Stanley Cup champion. He's had good playoff runs. That's Mikael Backlund. Right, it is Backlund. Do I bump him down, though? That one, we're going to go back to Mark Stone. Foligno's mid. Foligno's not even a captain anymore. Nico Hischier is a good NHL player. Dahlin, elite. Ratko Gudas, mid. Roman Josi, good. That is Sean Couturier. I'll put him in mid. And then Victor Hedman. Is he still elite, chat? Is Hedman still elite? I'll put Hedman in good for now. I don't know if you can still classify him as elite. If you're going to put Foligno at mid, then put Backlund at mid. You're right. I'm moving down on Nick Foligno. You're correct. All right. I think the only one that I'm having trouble with is Mark Stone, chat. Do we bump up Mark Stone to elite? Listen, I know you guys don't know this. We're going to go to the NHL.com website right now. Let me jog your guys' memory on Mr. Mark Stone. Vegas. Get stats. Mark Stone had an incredible season. He only played... Okay, that's the playoffs. Regular season. Mark Stone played only 60 games, but the dude had 28 goals and 73 points. He literally led the team in points per game for the entire season. He had a really underrated year, Chad. He really did. He only had, 27 power play points. That's okay. It's decent. I think I got a bump. What did he do the last 2 years? Let me take a look at his last 2 seasons. This will give me a better direction on where I'm going here. 67 to 66. Yeah, that's kind of an outlier year, huh? Yeah, I'm going to keep him where he's at. I'm going to leave him in good. And there's my categories or my tier ranking for captains in the NHL based on their hockey ability, not leadership. W or L? W or L? As we are approaching the second period now. That was fun, chat. That was a lot of fun. We'll do another ranking during the second intermission. Probably not hockey related, but we'll do something that I have interest in. That was fun. Honestly, like that way more than ranking jerseys. A lot more fun than that, I'll be honest. I can give more of my opinion. It's things that actually... I do enjoy rating hockey jerseys, but I think the tier ranking's a little bit... Can we do leaders? Like, as leaders? Maybe we could go back and do that as leaders. Favorite Coyotes player of all time? Keith Yandle. Keith freaking Yandle. All right, how much time do we have until the second period, chat? That was a long-ass first intermission. Or not intermission, but first period. That period was long, man. It was very, very long. All right, second's about to begin. Let me rest my voice for about a minute before the puck drop. Keith Yandel sunk. Sunk! Chat, I think it's time. I think it's time to crack open another cold one. Bro, Bedsy had 75 in 34 games. No, he did not. He did not have 75 points in 34 games. Why do you lie, Bedard Edits? Why you lie? I can literally go check his stats right now. He was just barely over point per game. He slowed down a lot after he came back from injury. Let's see. Regular season. Bedard had 75 points in 69 games. You fucking liar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second period is about to begin. Cheers, boys. Matthias Janmark for Cale Makar, fair trade. Honestly, no. I think Colorado would have to give us probably a first-round draft pick. Maybe a second. All right, I think, is Montreal still on the power play? No, they're not. They scored. Right, my bad. All right, we're back to even strength. 1954, 1953, 1952, 1951. There's your time check for the period. We are underway. It is a 2-1 Montreal lead, and oh my, the concession stands should be absolutely packed because there's nobody in the stands right now. Everybody's out pissing. Everybody's getting another beer. Everybody's grabbing a hot dog like I did at the Oilers game. Those hot dogs were amazing, by the way. As Montreal gets back to work here. Shot from Dobson. Not much of a crowd right now here in Montreal. Can the Sabres capitalize on this right now? Maybe Montreal gets a little bit down and mediocre. Good stop there by Dobson. Not allowing that pass to get by. Juraj Slafkovsky now. Flicks it out to the middle. Cole Caulfield into the zone. There we go. Win, please. Who's my favorite team? The Edmonton Oilers. Who's winning? The game score is too small. 2-1. 2-1 Le Montreal. With 18:55 remaining here in the second. Buffalo's going to have to bounce back, man. They started the first period so insanely strong, but Montreal responded. They got some momentum back from that coach's challenge by Marty. Oh, Tage Thompson whiffing on the pass. Had a guy wide open in the slot, too. Alexander Tuch battling it along the wall. Thompson trying to take a shot. Doesn't get to the net. And Montreal is going to escape. 3-on-2 the other way. Texier sliding it across to Philippe Deneau. Down low to Anderson. Haven't noticed much of Josh Anderson in this game. It's been a committee effort by Montreal throughout this entire postseason. Different guys step up every single night. Texier back to the blue line. They're going to send it in deep. Anderson got high sticked, and the Buffalo Sabres are going to head back to the penalty kill. They have to be disciplined, man. Buffalo is just destroying themselves right now. They are self-exploding. Imploding? Self-imploding. Suzuki holding. Thought about shooting there for a second. It's going to go back to Texier at the blue line. Over to Arbor Jackeye. Down low to Philippe Deneau. Anderson. Over to Suzuki. Nick Suzuki. Waits. Doesn't see what he likes right now. Cross ice. That one's going to get deflected. They don't call the whistle yet, though. Deneau. Ah, there it is. There it is. We are headed to Le Power Play. Everybody type PP in the chat. In the chat, favorite current and extinct animal, dog and dog. How would I have like a favorite extinct animal? What a crowd, baby. In Montreal, they don't care about hockey, clearly, because nobody's in the stands, right? They're just been so undisciplined. The Buffalo Sabres. Not a great game after that. It feels like the tables turned as soon as Marty did that coach's challenge. The game literally flipped on its head. And now Montreal has an opportunity to go up 3-1 in this hockey game. Lane Hudson wanted to give it to Caulfield, but he does the Demidov. Nice little give and go. Trying to go down low to Slafkovsky. Demidov back to the blue line. Uh-oh. Hudson under pressure. Suzuki. Nice protection of the puck right there. Slafkovsky has it now. Buffalo being really aggressive on this PK. Trying to force a turnover. They get it, and they clear it down the length of the ice. Is this a one-of-one replica? What? Lane Hudson. He's going to skate that one in himself. Hudson making moves. Don't turn it over, Lane. All right, Montreal's into the zone. Suzuki, nice move. Sliding it over. What a save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. One-timer on Cole Caulfield. That was his best look of the entire game. Almost had his second of the night. We have 1 minute remaining on the power play. Is this a ban? Is what a ban? When is the next video? Tomorrow. Got a video going live tomorrow. Oh my, Demidov trying to go cross-ice to Cole. Slavkovsky goes behind the back again. Demidov picks it up. Demidov. Down low to Lane now. Back up high. Slav. Cross-ice. What a save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That is Cole Caulfield's second one-timer of that power play, but UPL is there. All right, why are you spamming, brother? Respectfully, rips in the chat. That's back-to-back one-timers that Cole could not bury. UPL was up for the task there. What a save. What a save. Keeping the Sabres in the hockey game right now. Look at that. Cole Caulfield has 5 shots on goal this game. Definitely his best game of the postseason. Gets the monkey off his back. He's finally playing well again. Unfortunately, Buffalo is going to clear the puck down with 25 seconds to go. Noah Dobson drops that one back. It is Kirby Dack picking it up. We got the second power play unit out on the ice right now. Bolduc. Oh, Bolduc, that was risky. Tuck was cheating for an interception there. Texier rims it around. Got to get in there, Bolduc. Zachary Bolduc swings it around to Texier. Skips over his stick. Mike Matheson's going to keep it in. We are back to 5-on-5 now. Shot from the blue line. That one goes wide. Ryan McLeod has to stop up there at the blue line. Over to Samuelson, who's going to dump that one in deep as Buffalo completes a line change. Impressive mods, rip. That was me. That was me banning him. I took it upon myself. UPL making huge saves. Yeah, this game could easily be 3-1 right now. But Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, back-to-back chances by Cole Caulfield. And he steers them aside. Was that not offside? Yeah, that's offside on the play, Owen Power, you dumbass. What was that, brother? What do I think of Prime LBJ? I think he's the best player ever. That's what I think. All right. Panthers and Lightning hate them with a passion. Why? Because they win? If your only reason for disliking a team is because they are successful, you are 1, a hater, and 2, very jealous and envious of those teams. And if roles were reversed, you would not like that a majority of fan bases hate on your team just because they win. I don't believe in that notion, chat. If I hate a team, it's not because they're good. That's jealousy, and that's being envy. And I don't have that right now. Obviously, I'm jealous of Florida beating us 2 years in a row, but I don't hate them. They're just trying to do the same thing that Edmonton was trying to do, win a Stanley Cup. They just got it done. We didn't. Linus, back to the blue line. Power takes a shot. Dobish, there's a juicy rebound. Can they get it in? Jakob Dobish all over the loose puck. And he is going to cover it up. All right, Jakob Dobish. Close your legs, you stripper. Well, you don't have to worry about us now because we missed the playoffs. Yep. Hopefully never to be heard of again. Hate teams because their fans are annoying and rivals. That's fair. There's some fan bases that I don't particularly enjoy. One being the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think they got the most obnoxious fans and the most fans out of any fan base. So it just amplifies it to 1,000. You guys think that Sabres goal was called off? Was a goal? I think it was because there was not goalie interference. I actually didn't see too much of the replay. I wasn't looking for goalie interference. I was looking for if the puck crossed the goal line completely. Honestly, don't know about that one. But they were pretty quick on it, so the referees were confident with their call there. I know refereeing's a hard job, and I know that we don't want to put them on blast or anything. But I do believe in referees heading to the podium after a playoff game. Just playoff games, not regular season, but big-time playoff games. Have them answer questions about calls during the game and let them explain their reasoning for it. Why not? Shot from the point. Matheson's shot is going to get blocked. I do believe in that. I think in all sports. Just playoff games. Not regular season, but big-time playoff. Oh, Dahlin, you did not get shot, brother. Okay. The Montreal Canadiens are headed to the PK. Rasmus Dahlin acted like there was a sniper in the arena. Dude, this guy does this every single game. I love Dahlin. Great player, but fuck, is he ever soft. That is high sticking, though. Double minor. 4-minute double minor. Opinion on older Jumbo Joe. Still great. I believe a few years before his retirement. I think it was 2017. He put up like 82 points, 80-some points, and had like 70 assists. I remember that. He was on San Jose. It was when McDavid won the Art Ross. He was insane that year. And he was like 37 years old by that time. Is he diving? He did get high sticked, and we got a double minor on the play. I guess he was bleeding? I just don't like how often this guy tries to settle a call. That's what I mean. Obviously, that one right there, it's a penalty. Opinion on 6-7? Nah. Overrated as fuck. My least favorite fans are the Bruins. Yeah, the Bruins do have a pretty awful fan base. Most of the original six does, outside of maybe the Blackhawks. Chicago, when they were winning, chat, I did not have an issue with their fan base. Back in the 2010s, their fan base was not that bad or annoying. This is a massive penalty kill. Massive. How much beer have you drank so far? I'm on my third right now. Number 3. Just casually sipping. Not chugging because then I'll be burping as I'm commentating. But definitely by the third period, I should be somewhat... I mean, I should probably get these down. I don't want to be drinking too late. All right, these Sabres head to the power play here. Jack Quinn. Offside at the blue line. Thank you for the sub, Ed. Ed Bassmaster. The GOAT. Hawks were an absolute wagon in the 2010s. I know, dude. You could just tell when they were going on a run and winning the cup, too. It was crazy. You just knew nobody was beating them. Just so good. The Canes will murder both of these teams. I disagree. The Canes are going to have a tough challenge regardless of who it is. I believe it'll be Montreal. And I believe Montreal does have a chance to win that series. Now, I won't favor them. But they have an opportunity. Hot goaltending. Good depth goal scoring. And who knows, maybe their star players start waking up. The Canes are not going to sweep their way to the Cup Finals. And if they do, they're winning the Stanley Cup. No shot they sweep in the next round. No shot at all. What makes a horrible fan base? Just the obnoxiousness of said fan base. Like fans acting like... It's really hard to like explain. But just think of like the definition of a bad fan. Toxic, disrespectful, goes low when hating on another player or fan base, like makes it personal. Like stuff like that. And like some of these original 6 fan bases, they have more of them, right? They've been around longer. They have bigger fan bases in general. It's just more so the obnoxiousness. They still have 3 minutes on this power play. Buffalo is taking their time with it, and they're not... Oh my God! Tage Thompson just scored from center ice on Jakub Dobiš. What the fuck did I just witness? That bounced off the boards, and it went in. What? I need a replay on that. I didn't even see the goal. Thompson dumps it into the corner. It goes off the glass. It bounces off of Dobish in a net. Oh my god! Oh my god, what a bounce! Talk about puck luck. That is fucking nuts. Dobish, bro. Chat, you guys can't even put that on Dobish. What do you mean? You guys see that fucking bounce? Sabres now, they're going to have an opportunity to take the lead. That's crazy. The Bell Center is silent. They still have 1:30 to work with here on the power play, too. Byram from the blue line. There's a rebound. Montreal is going to clear it, though. Center line goal is becoming more of a thing. That one wasn't just on the goaltender, though. That was a bad bounce off the glass. That was nuts. That happens 1 out of every 150. No, honestly, 1 out of every 1 million dump-ins. That happens. Hey, Thompson trying to go short side. Can't beat Jakub Dobish, though. That is such an unlucky bounce. It's crazy. Very different from the UPL one. Very, very different. Jason Zucker handing it off to Tuck. He's going to put it in deep. 1 in a million goal. Facts. 1 in a million. Bohm Byram finding Quinn. Curling back is Jack Quinn now. 11:45 remaining to go here in the second. Quinn, cross ice. That was an arid pass. And Jake Evans is just going to chip it down. Would you want Oilers-Panthers finals rematch? What do you mean? Both teams are gone. They're eliminated. We're not getting that. Do you think the Avs had bad fans? Have bad fans? Not necessarily, no. They're not really known for that. There's also not as many. Oh my god, what a feed by Thompson. Good save by Dobish, though. And more so, it gets amplified the bigger the fan base is, right? Like the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have the biggest fan base out of any franchise in the NHL. That puck is out. No, it's not out of play. Going to go down the length of the ice, and Montreal's going to kill that one off. Zach Benson. Skating out of his own zone now. Benson, chip and chase hockey. Are you coming to the tree? Okay. Liam, do not spam, please. Peyton Krebs. Back to the blue line now. Buffalo has seemingly regained momentum after that lucky bounce, but they'll take it. They don't ask how, they ask how many. If you really think about it, hockey is a game of a lot of luck. A lot of things have to go in your favor to win a hockey game. But also, you can do things to get good luck or good puck luck on your side when you play the game of hockey. So there's also a factor of that. As we are officially at the halfway mark of this hockey game. Old Duke plays it back to the blue line. Arbor Jack Guy under pressure. You're going to move that puck quick, Jack Guy. Not really that confident in his puck playing ability. As Samuelson's going to skate it out for the Sabres. Ryan McLeod the other way. McLeod has been invisible as he was with the Edmonton Oilers in the postseason. Great penalty killer. But again, he does not have that scoring touch. That's kind of what holds him back. If he did, he would be an elite player in the National Hockey League. He's got the speed. He's got the skills. Doesn't really have the shot. But you honestly don't need it if you can put it all together. Unfortunately, he just can't. Get that in deep, your eye. There we go, Joe Veleno. There we go, Joe Veleno. Injuries, goaltending issues, and inconsistencies. So many variables when it comes to not only a playoff series, but a hockey game. Jakub Dobish out to play that puck now. Dobson off the wall. Slavkovsky's going cross ice to Cole. Back to Slav now. Entering the offensive zone. Takes a shot. And UPL is going to cover that one up. As an Avs fan, why is Matthews so hated? A lot of it is due to the fact that he plays for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I think it's because more so the Leaf fan base hyped him up as like a god and put him on a pedestal that he does not belong on. Of like the top 3 players in the entire NHL. And then he consistently didn't show up in the postseason. And the last 2 years, he's been honestly very mid. Very, very mid. So overrated? Yes, overrated. That's why he's so hated. Because he is overrated by the fan base of Toronto. Perfect explanation. Tummy ache Matthews. Chat, I gotta trademark that. I came that one up. I literally thought that one in my head. Tommy Egg Matthews. That was mine. That came from my dome. Back when he missed playoff games because he had a sore tummy. Matthew sucked this year. He honestly sucked last year too, compared to his standards. Toronto was just a much better team last season. Mainly due to the fact that they got red-hot goaltending, which again goes back to what I was saying about the luck involved in hockey. Some years your goaltending just plays a lot better than other years. Overrated? Are y'all high? Austin Matthews is overrated. There's really no disputing it now. What is your argument for him not being overrated? Huh? Not gonna lie, Tage just cooked there. I mean, that's pure luck. Bounced off the glass. Bounced off Dobish. And then in the back of the net. Thompson's so nasty. Get the fuck out of here, Lose Twitch. That's luck. That is a crazy puck luck bounce. Montreal sucks. How do they suck? They're in the second round of the postseason. Did you see that play? Oh, I saw it. I definitely saw it. I mean, the pass he did. Yeah, the pass was nasty. Tage Thompson, for a big man, has some of the filthiest mitts I've ever seen. Not talking about that goal. What are you talking about then, Lose Twitch? All right. We have 9:07 remaining here in the second, and we got ourselves a tie game. Tabernac indeed. Hudson takes a shot, and UPL is going to make that save. That dangle he did that Benny couldn't finish. I'm trying to think of the play right now. It might be because I have beer in my system. David Suzuki is my brother, but I'm adopted. Is David Suzuki the dad of Nick? I actually don't know if that's his dad or not. All right, Montreal's going to win that draw. 8:55 remaining. Lane Hudson dumps it in deep. We got Caulfield getting taken down by Dahlin. And Rasmus is going to head to the sin bin again. Buffalo has been so undisciplined this entire game, man. And it's going to bite them in the ass eventually. As Zach Benson is going to touch that puck. And we got ourselves a power play for Le Montreal. Dahlin to the sin bin again. You seem to have a few trolls. It's okay. If you ignore the trolls, I've learned that they just go away. I used to go back and forth with them. I used to fight with them. I don't know why. I just realized now it's like, I've seen so many that it doesn't really intrigue me anymore. I just don't really care, to be honest. Crowd sort of became quiet after the Thompson goal. Fair. That's a shit bounce, and that ties the game up, but they're going to get into it here on the power play. Interference by Dahlin. No, he's his brother. You have no puck knowledge. Okay, I don't know the siblings of NHL players. That has nothing to do with puck knowledge. Oh my God. Cole Caulfield with a great play there. But the Buffalo Sabres are somehow going to get that puck out. That was a nice little toe drag to his backhand. You can tell Cole's playing with more confidence now. He's not dumping it in. He's carrying the puck in and trying to make a play with that. Buffalo cannot clear that puck. Demidov, you got to shoot that, man. Stop going for the extra feed. Not going to work. Uri. Calm down, Uri Slavkovsky. Let's set it up again. I will say, though, Montreal's power play, in theory, should be a lot better than it is. Slavkovsky! Oh, he missed the net. Missed the wide open net in the slot. I like your career mode vids. Thank you, Gavin. Appreciate it, brother. Uri's going to dump it in. We have 7:35 remaining here in the second. Lane Hudson over to Demidov. Demidov, so much room. Shot. Saved by UPL. There's a rebound. Oh, Cole Caulfield. He was all over that loose puck, man. Hudson now at the line. Over to Suzuki. Back to Hudson. Finding Demidov. Down low. Slav. Oh, Slav. Too far ahead. If that was on the tape, that would have been an easy tap in. But again, Uri's passing ability. I've noticed it's not spectacular. It's not great. Now, what a feed. Bull Duke sliding it across. Oh, Kirby Dack just couldn't handle that pass. Lane Hutson's passing ability, though, on the other hand, elite. Elite. Kirby Doc now. Hands it off to Texier. Now that's Newhook. Newhook. I was getting Newhook and Texier mixed up. 85 and 15. Look very, very similar. Good save there by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. 6 seconds remaining on the PK. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm cousins with Gavin McKenna. I think everybody's cousins with Gavin McKenna. If Uri Slavkovsky could have put that puck on the tape of Cole Caulfield, that would have been a tap-in goal. He just couldn't. He put it too far away from him that it didn't even get to Cole. I'm half cousin to Bedard. Yeah, I'm related to Bedsy as well, chat. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I think everybody is. All right, 6 seconds. They got PP number 2 out there, but I think it's just the third line of Montreal. As Buffalo is going to clear it, and we are back to even strength. Everyone is distant cousins. They are, man. They really, really are. Due to marriage, not even blood. Jake Evans. Trying to get into the offensive zone, but he turns it over. Luke Schenn now. Uh-oh, Luke Schenn's puck-moving ability. Causing some issues right now for the Sabres. Thompson can't get it in, and everybody has to tag up and regroup. 6:13. That puck is out of play. I own an illegal full auto M16. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Work harder. Nobody cares. Work harder. Why do I want to report you so bad? What? Oh, another commercial break. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Rip Gavin, back? What do you mean back? Back to what? Back to a commercial break is where we're at right now. Jeez. I'm actually cousins with the McKenna. Look at my name. Oh, yes. If I didn't believe you on first thought, me looking at your YouTube name was definitely going to convince me. A lot of car commercials. This is actually, commercial break is a perfect time for me to enjoy my alcoholic beverage. Chat, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm actually cousins with Connor McDavid. Me and him are long thought and distant cousins. I'm cousins with McDavid. I beat you to it, Bedsy. I beat it to you. I used to train Hudson, but I ended up choosing a different career path. Now I'm a manager at McDonald's. Everyone is distant cousins, said the man from Alabama. I'm not from Alabama. What? I'm related to Pepsi, Cap. I'm cousins with Nick Cousins. All right, get those towels waving, Le Montreal faithful. You got to get going. They got to retake the lead here. Chat, I know you youngins don't know, but Craig Simpson, the guy that's doing color commentating for this game on Sportsnet, he played in the NHL back in the day. Wasn't a bad player either. All right, 6:05 remaining here in the second. The second period has gone a little bit quicker than the first did. The first lasted over an hour. It was actually really, really long. This is quite literally going to be a 3-hour hockey game now. The NHL can squeeze as many ad breaks as possible. We had 5 or 4 in the first period. Something egregious like that. Thanks to Pasta, I've canceled all my sports channels. Really? Wow, I don't know whether I feel like honored or sad for you. I don't know. How are you enjoying it, brother? I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Bro's name is Big Daddy. Oh, my God. Oh. I'm cousins with Pasta. Cap, stop lying. No lying in the chat. I'm getting drunk now. You guys are going to feel the wrath of the banhammer here soon. All right, 5:42 to 2-2 tie. Buffalo out shooting Montreal 17-14 right now. Uh-oh, Dahlin's in trouble. Behind his own net, he's got 2 Montreal sweaters all over him. Montreal wins that board battle. Back to the... Where's the defenseman at? Why is Alex Carrier way outside the zone there? He could have kept that play in. Dahlin, stretch feed. All the way up to Benson. Zach Benson, since game number 2, has been a complete no-show, man. That whole Benson, Doan, and Norris line is not even together anymore. They got Norris, Tuck, and Benson as the Lindy Ruff is trying to shake things up here in the second. Owen Power. Off the boards now. Good pinch by Dobson. He just couldn't keep that puck in. Uri. Back to the blue line. Joe Veleno. Domson in deep. Passes the goat. Thank you. First period was so long and too many ads. Way too many ads, dude. I counted at least 4. Uh-oh. Here come the Sabres. Toe drag. Benson cannot get a shot on net. Just whiffs on the shot as he tried to curl and drag. Oh, Benson, you got to capitalize there, dude. You're right now. Skating into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Rebound. And UPL is all over that loose puck. Do I play hockey? Yes, I do. I played hockey like 3 times a week throughout the winter. It was actually the most I played in a while. How many skates did I have? I have it written down here. I think it was like 58, I'm going to say. That's my guess. Oh, great. Another commercial break. Exactly what we needed. Tabernac. Tabernac indeed. I played 58 games. Plus 3, which is like 61. So 61 ice times throughout the winter. Yeah, Bedard, chill on. I like the glaze. I like when I get glazed. That's a little bit too much glaze, though. Too many pastas the goats in the chat. Not that many is needed. Who's watching the real-life game right now? Me. I know I am. I'm related to Bobby Lou, Wayne, Stammer, and Mario Laglace. Laglace. Go Habs, go. Chat, who are you guys cheering for in the postseason right now? Even if your team's out, what team do you want to see win the Stanley Cup? Shorzy or Gretzky? Easily Shorzy. I really don't even think that's a debate, in my humble opinion. Also, what do we got on for basketball games tonight? What do we got here? Minnesota and San Antonio, they're on right now. Let me throw this game on. There we go. Habs or Buffalo? I got Habs in 6. That was my official prediction. Can I get merch? I don't have merch, brother. I do not have any merch. New to watching hockey. I'm a football girl, but I enjoy learning hockey. It's a great sport once you get into it. Fast pace. Playoffs have the best watchability out of any sport in the entire Big Four. It's great. It is great. You like basketball? Love basketball. Big fan. The GOAT thing is getting old. Buffalo, GOAT, Sabres. You a Bills fan? I'm guessing you are. If Habs win, my city, Montreal, is going to be lit. Probably already is lit, dude. Just the fact that Montreal is in the second round, the building and the city's probably buzzing. Let me know when Wanda's reopens. If you know, you know. On St. Catherine Street? I think it's St. Catherine Street. Downtown Montreal. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that lives in Le Montreal. I'm pretty sure that's right. I was there before. Back in the day. I was talking about winning the Stanley Cup. Shorzy against Matt Rempe in a fight. I think I already fought Matt Rempe before. Did I? Maybe not. I might have. I can't really remember. Canucks winning it all. I'd buy a New Hook jersey if I was a Habs fan. He's been the MVP. I think Jake Evans just got high stick there. There should be a penalty on the play with 4:22 to go. I don't think they called it, though. They're not calling the high stick there. Who's my favorite Montreal player? Probably, I'd say, Lane Hutson. Or as the team calls him, Wayne Hutson. Just so skilled, man. Cole Caulfield said Lane Hutson is the most skilled player he's ever played with. Obviously never played with Connor McDavid. Nice choice. Yeah, I like Lane. I have a personal reason for that. A few years ago, before he made his NHL debut, I was arguing with somebody on TikTok about him and how he was going to be elite in the NHL and how his skating was going to translate. And some old boomer was like, oh, he's going to get his ass laid out as soon as he makes his debut. Here come the Sabres. Cross ice right over the stick of Jason Zucker. It would have been a 2-on-1, but here come the Habs the other way. Dropping it off. Jake Evans, you got so much room, Evans. Evans, you have to be more aggressive to take a shot just like that. Rebound. Oh my God, Montreal, get the loose puck. Carrier's going to pinch in. Alex Carrier, he's got no stick. He's still battling, though. It don't matter, baby. Evans down low. Back to Caulfield. Finding the blue line. Montreal goes for a line change. Gooley waiting. Caden Gooley, nice play. Suzuki tries to go cross ice to Uri. Hits his skate, though. Montreal's buzzing now. Oh, Uri Slafkovsky. Everybody's got to tag up now. Everybody got to come out of the zone and tag up at that blue line. Oh, nice play by Cole Caulfield. Uri. Just bounced over a stick. Couldn't handle it. Oh, my. In the slot. Gooley. That one's going to go wide. Suzuki. Down low to Slafkovsky. He is fumbling the puck a lot right now. Carrier at the line. Hands it off to Suzuki. Down low to Slav. Back to Suzuki. Tries to take a one-timer. Somebody got their stick in the lane, though. And the Buffalo Sabres are going to clear that puck down. It got tipped. No icing on the play. Pasta and Justo are the GOATs. What position do I play? Center. I play La Santor. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen out to play that loose puck now. Suzuki's going to knock it down. Texier back to the blue line. Great feed. Matheson. Oh, Matheson. One too many passes, and that puck is out of play. If I could honestly compare my style of how I play hockey to a single NHL player, not saying I'm as good as them, but Martin Necas. Watch Martin Necas play and think of a guy that's 100 times worse than him. Like the Walmart Martin Necas, chat. That's me. Would you want to meet Hudson live? Sure. I mean, he wouldn't be at the top of my list, but I wouldn't mind meeting Lane Hudson. I honestly wouldn't mind meeting most NHL players besides Nick Cousins. Fuck that guy. Respectfully. I never watched Necas. He's got great hands. He skates a lot. Great skating. Great hands. Great vision with the puck as well. I just watch him more and more. The more I watch him, the more I see similarities to just really our skating and our puck handling as a whole. Like the way he does it. Obviously, he does it as a much higher level than me. Oh my God, what a move. Matheson in. Good save there by UPL. That's going to be icing by Buffalo unless they beat out the icing. No, they will not. Montreal cannot bury on these opportunities. They really can't, man. They're getting so many chances, though. I would say, even in this game, they've been the better team. There's a good stretch in the first where Buffalo controlled the entire game. But I think Montreal's been the better team so far. That weird bouncy goal tied the game up. Could save UPL. Honestly, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen's been great, chat. You cannot ask for anything more putting him in between the pipes. Dobson's going to chip it in. We got Josh Anderson first on that loose puck. I was at the Avs game Wednesday. How was that, Colin? A lot of fun. Dobson now at the blue line. Shot. Saved by UPL. We get a penalty coming. And it's going to be a power play to the Montreal Canadiens. Texier is down. I think it's going to be high sticking. With 90 seconds to go. Started watching the NHL 3 years ago. Nice, dude. Glad you got into it. We need more hockey fans. We have to grow the game. It is the smallest in the Big Four. We have to grow the game. It was a shitty game, though. Wednesday. Last Wednesday, you mean? Today's Tuesday. Last Wednesday, Colorado won. Aren't you an Avs fan? What? Today's Tuesday, chat. I've been playing hockey since I came out of the womb. Yep, that sounds like something I'd say. No lie, chat. I was playing with a mini stick when I was 2 years old. My parents told me. I had mini sticks and I was shooting the mini stick when I was 2 years old. Couldn't even walk yet, but I was shooting the mini stick. I was using it to, I think I had a rubber ball back in the day or something like that. That was me. I was born to do this. I've played since I was 3. I've played since I was 4. I really don't, I don't know life without hockey. As crazy as that sounds. Sports in general, but also hockey. I mean, I played it my entire life. Played basketball for a few years, but I didn't have the time because of hockey. I missed so many games. I could only play on weekends. Actually, no. I couldn't play on weekends. I could only practice. Never missed a practice during the week, but I was always away at hockey. 4-minute double minor. All right. Montreal has a ton of time to work with. This is going to bleed into the third period. 1:29 remaining in the second, and they got 4 minutes of power play time to work with. Both teams getting a double minor in this game is kind of crazy. Bing bong. No offense, since you're an Oilers fan, but out of any goalie, who would I pick? Like the best goalie that I want on my team? Give me Vasilevsky. Or Igor Shesterkin. Honestly, give me Igor. Yeah, I'll take Igor. Oilers have Igor. They're three-peating. Guaranteed. They are winning multiple Stanley Cups. That dude has one of the highest save percentage in postseason history. He's up there. He's like top 5, top 7, I think. All right, Montreal, this would be massive. You could score now before the period ends and get another one at the beginning of the third. That would be massive. That would kill the entire game. Buffalo's been so aggressive on their PK. And again, Juraj Slafkovsky, the guy to turn it over. I do not like his passing at all. Lane hands it off to Slav. Slav down low. Oh, my. Demidov trying to go cross ice there. Cole Caulfield on his half wall. Back to the blue line to Hudson. Lane Hudson. Over to Cole now. Cole, shot. That gets deflected. It's going to go wide. Buffalo can't clear, though. We got a scramble. Lane. Big shot. Over to Uri. Uri. Slafkovsky now. Just trying to force feed that over to Demidov. I don't like that play. And Montreal's got to go back and regroup. Lane Hudson going end-to-end like Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr! Cole Caulfield now. Over to Suzuki, walking at... Whoa! Who was that to, Nick Suzuki? I don't know who he saw there. There was 2 white sweaters in the middle of the ice. Buffalo's been so aggressive on the PK. They're not giving Montreal any time. Uri snaps his twig. He's got to go to the bench, and Buffalo's going to clear that one down the length of the ice again. Why'd you put me in timeout? You were spamming. That's why. Too much spam. Hudson takes a shot, and we are going to head into the third period, all tied up at 2, with lots of time remaining on the power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Tage Thompson, the lone goal in that second period, right? It was that lucky bounce that went in. Outside of that, we had a scoreless drought here in the second as we head to intermission. All right, we should do another tier list, chat. We should do another one. I'll do one tier list, and then I'll go take a piss. That is a smart move to make. All right, let me look at the tier list we have here on Tier Maker before we decide. I think I want to do a GTA one. A Grand Theft Auto one. Probably would be my pick here. Soccer is better than hockey. Cap. Not even close. You know how slow soccer is? Where is it at? Where is it at? GTA. Every GTA game ranked? GTA tier? How about every GTA game? Okay, we can do every Grand Theft Auto game, chat. That's the ranking we're going to do. That's the one I want to do. All right, let me back out of this game. And we are going to do our intermission tier ranking. Hockey is fast-paced, and one of the reasons I like NHL's big hits. Yep, full contact, fastest game on planet Earth. And the best playoff atmosphere out of the big 4. So, if you haven't played any Grand Theft Auto game, I gotta be honest, you must be living under a rock, or you just don't play video games. Haven't played, I'm gonna put all the ones I haven't played in that category. What is that? Is that GTA Online? I think it is. GTA 2, no. Grand Theft Auto, no. Why are they so small? Nope. Haven't played that. Haven't played Chinatown. Why are these like online heists? What? Okay, this is not what I wanted, chat. I gotta find a better one. Cover Girls is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Why are they so small? That's what she said. Why don't we do Grand Theft Auto 5 character list? Oh my god, it's so large. Yeah, that's way too large. Every Grand Theft Auto game. Okay, here is a better one. D is going to be what I haven't played. So let me put all the ones I haven't played in D. Grand Theft Auto 3. Yep. Chinatown. Is that Chinatown? That's Liberty City Stories. Never played that either. All right. S tier. GTA 4. My all-time favorite Grand Theft Auto game. Bang. Lost and Damned. Okay, I'm going to leave S tier. We're going to go Elite. Good. And mid. And then did not play will be DMP. DMP. There we go. All right. GTA Vice City Elite. San Andreas, I got to put in S tier as well. That is Vice City Stories, I believe. Is that Vice City? No, this is Vice City Stories. That's good. It's a decent expansion. The Lost and the Damned is good. Grand Theft Auto 5, I'll put in Elite. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, trash. Can I put a trash category here? Grand Theft Auto Online. How do we feel about that? I mean, you got to put it in Elite. I played it for so long. Ballad of Gay Tony, S tier. Chinatown Wars, mid in my opinion. And then I think that's the Vice City one, mid. Very short ranking. Where am I forgetting one? 5, 4. Yeah, we got them all, chat. That is all the Grand Theft Auto video game. That was the quickest tier of all time. I only played GTA 5. You know what's crazy? There's so many people that have only played Grand Theft Auto 5 because of how long it's taking to get a new GTA game out. Back in the day, they used to be released like every 4 years. It was like every 4 years. And now we're waiting, what, 14 years until another Grand Theft Auto game? Rank Call of Duty games, you know what? I'm very passionate about that. Let's go to Call of Duty. Where is COD? Call of Duty. 2003. Is that all the games? Am I missing any here? All right. We'll do Call of Duty now, chat. DMP. Mid. Good. Elite. And then we're going to go to best. The best Call of Duty games. All right, in my opinion, my all-time favorite Call of Duty game of all time is MW3. Hands down, the best. Second place, MW2. See where we're getting here, chat? We're getting somewhere. Elite would be COD 4, Modern Warfare. World at War I actually did not play, so I'm going to put that in DMP. The early Call of Duties I didn't play either, like Call of Duty 1 to 3 or Finest Hour. Where's Finest Hour at? Right there, I didn't play that either. Advanced Warfare. You know what? I think we need another tier. Add a row below. And we're going to go genuinely bad. Bad video games. Black Ops 2 is going in Elite. Black Ops will be Elite as well. Call of Duty Ghost. It was mid. Let's be honest. It was pretty mid. Vagos or Ballas? Give me the Ballas. Fuck the Vagos. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, this might be a controversial take. I'm putting it in the Elite category. I had a lot of fun in this game, and I was not a fan of Jetpack COD. I was not. But it's going in Elite. This is Advanced Warfare. Honestly, Advanced Warfare, looking back, was a pretty good game. Yeah, it was... I'm going to put it in mid. I'm going to put it in mid. I'm going to put it in good. Never mind. I'm putting it in good. Advanced Warfare introduced the jetpacks. A lot of hate at the time. Looking back on it, it wasn't the worst of Call of Duty games. Infinite Warfare was solid. I didn't play a lot of it. The gameplay was smooth. I wasn't really a fan of space, so I didn't enjoy it as the rest of the games. I'm going to put it in good. It was a good, solid Call of Duty game. I was playing Modern Warfare Remastered that year. World War II, genuinely mid. It had like 6 maps, I think, at launch, and then it just fell apart after that. BO4, I didn't like BO4 at all. I'm going to put that in the bad category. Modern Warfare 2019. Might be controversial. I think that was the game that brought COD back at the time of 2019. Now, there was camping, there was doors, and introduced Warzone that kind of really killed multiplayer COD. I'm putting it at elite, though. There's a lot of memories that I have playing this game, a lot of fun memories, and I genuinely just overall enjoyed the game, so I'm putting it in elite. Cold War, I do not like Cold War. I'm putting it at bad. Vanguard, bad. MW2, bad. Modern Warfare 3, it was good. It was an improvement above MW2. Movement was better. I like the fact that they brought back all the old MW2 maps. I'm a big nostalgia fan, so I was a fan of that. I'll leave it in the good category. BO6, it's mid. I can't put it in bad, no. It's not the worst of the worst. It's just same slop every year now with COD. I mean, they don't really change much. It's a mid game overall. Black Ops 7, bad. I didn't even play it. I did not buy BO7. Did not play that game. Did not play that game. Is that, what is that, Call of Duty Mobile? Did not play, did not play. This is Call of Duty Mobile. Honestly, COD Mobile is good. It's a pretty good game. Did not play. Black Ops Zombies, I'm going to put it in good. And then Warzone, I'll put it in good. Solid ranking, chat. Rate it 1 to 10. BO6 is the same shit as BO7. Yeah, but BO6 came out before BO7. And they also changed a little tweaks here and there. As far as the wall jumping and everything, I didn't play BO7. But BO6, it's alright. Solid ranking, 10 out of 10. Bro, lame ass ad. I heard BO7 is good. BO7 is not good. No, there was not a positive reaction to that game at all. There is my Call of Duty ranking. Why can I not download any images? I gotta create an account. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go ahead and create an account, chat. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do this moving forward. So there is my COD ranking. I'm going to go back and throw on some gameplay as I go and take a piss. Probably roughly 6 to 7 minutes away from the third period action here in Montreal. Take a screenshot in your computer. I could do that. You're right. I still play MW3 2023. I played it not that long ago, like I think back in December. It's pretty fun. I like it. Fun game. All right, chat, I'll be back in like a minute. I'm going to take a piss, and I will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally back. Is the mascot of the North Face Kim Jong-un? What? Huh? Habs are bad in the playoffs. How did that? What? Genuinely, what are you saying? What do you mean? They're bad in the playoffs. They're in the second round. They're in the second round and they're up 2-1. Ça sent la coupe. Merci beaucoup. Who's winning the cup? I had the Lightning. That was obviously not the case. At this point in time, it's hard to go against Colorado, chat. They might be destined. They might be destined. He's le Caxaguer. Le Caxaguer. Oh. Je m'appelle Pasta. And Esti da Tabernac. When was the last time that you have cooked? Yesterday? Day before, maybe? I think it was yesterday. Was the last time I cooked? Chat, I'm going to be honest. I cook every single day. To this day. Go Avs. We'll see what happens. I don't think Minnesota's out of it yet. I think they'll force a game number 6 and then see what happens. Rank all Mario games ever. I didn't play a lot of Mario. I'll be honest. I did not play a lot of Mario. I can't look at different rankings. Listen, I got to create a sign in with Google. Yeah, I got to create an account here. I have to create an account to allow me... Okay, well, all right. How do I edit my account without my full name being on display there? Holy shit. All right, let me type in pasta. There we go. Update profile. There we go. I finally got myself a tier maker account, so we should be able to save these now. I'm trying to look at the other categories here. What other tier rankings we could do that is fun? Cars and racing, no. Cartoons, no, that'd be too vast. DC? 252? What? I'm not ranking all that. Is there like Batman? Batman actors? Chat, do you want to rank Batman actors? Animated cartoons. We could do animated cartoons. That's fun. Honestly, this is amazing. I'm glad I found out about Tier Maker. There's so many different ideas that we could do here during the intermissions. That doesn't even like involve hockey, but it'd be a lot of fun. NBA 2K. Oh, yes, we got to rank the 2K games. Eventually, we got to rank the 2K games. I'm very opinionated about that. TikTok. What what would you rank on TikTok? Nah. Not doing any of that. Who do you think will start nets for the Avs? Blackwood. Mackenzie Blackwood. When was the last time that you have gooned? Last year? Probably. Like maybe September. You little gooners got to get over it, man. You gotta actually go out there and meet somebody. Colorado played solid, but Mackenzie Blackwood got it done. Both teams honestly played solid. It was 1-1 into the third. And then the floodgates open for the Avs. Close game, though. Rank all the NHL games. I already did that. I did that the first time we did the tier list. I put it in the Discord as well, devs. I can show you guys on screen right now what I had. I saved it. I'm going to show you guys. This is my NHL video game tier list. Let me zoom in. Can I full screen it? How do we feel about that, chat? How do we feel about that? At NHL 14 at best, 13, 12, Legacy, and 19 at really good. 11, 10, 07, 21, and 22 at good. 09, 08, 06, 17, 18, and 20 at meh. 23 was fucking terrible. NHL 15 was the worst. And these are the games I did not play. Fair? Fair rankings? Thoughts on the Tragically Hip? Good band. I like some of their songs. I forget the song name, but I do know I love some of their songs. Did I see the sad NBA news? Yes. Tragically. Who cares about the commentator is Cousins with? Can't you talk about the game we are watching? I think you might be delayed. Pretty sure that guy is delayed. What is your favorite What is your favorite scorer in this game? What do you mean? Favorite goal scorer? I guess would be Caulfield. I don't know. Wedgie had one bad night. Now Blackwood most likely starting now. To be fair, Scott Wedgwood is not a career starting goaltender. He's been a career backup, so Blackwood was and should be moving forward the starting netminder. What is the ranking things called? I think it's called Tier Maker on Google. Just type in Tier Maker and it'll pop up. There's a bunch of different categories. Your favorite crusty sock of all time. Chat, do you guys sleep with socks on or no? Socks on or off when you sleep? Where's 24, 25, and 26? They didn't have it. They only had it up to 23, unfortunately. Where did I rank 24? It wasn't on the list. If I were to rank 24, 25, and 26, I'd put 25 at really good, alongside 19, Legacy, 12, and 13. 26 at meh, and then 24 going terrible with NHL 23. That would be my my categories. Off, no socks. Only demons sleep with socks on. All right, chat, don't judge me. But up until 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I used to sleep every single night with my socks on. Maybe when I was young and I was a kid, I slept with no socks, but then probably from like the ages of 7, moving forward, I don't sleep with anything, huh? 25 was trash. Completely disagree. 25 I had the most fun on in a long time in NHL video games. Hated 24 so much. It was bad. It was really, really bad. 26 is peak? Nah, it's not peak. Nope, definitely not peak. Their Be a Pro got worse. The Be a Pro literally got worse. When is the third starting? Very shortly. They're out on the ice now. The puck is about to get dropped. All right, that means I should get another beer. Damn, I didn't even finish 6 here. I'm only on 4. I thought I was going to finish maybe 6 or 7. See what I did there, chat? 6, 7? Huh? All right, we're tied at 2. We're entering the third, and the Montreal Canadiens have 2:31 remaining on their power play. We are underway. 1955, 1954, 1953, 1952. There is your time check. This year, Be a Pro is garbage. I agree. Add the beer counter. I'm at 4. I don't need a beer counter. Not that drunk. We will see if Montreal... Oh, my God. Uri. Good shot there. But a great save by UPL. As that puck's going to head the other way. And the Canadiens are going to have to regroup. What was the penalty for? I was driving home. High sticking. Double minor. I think it was Dahlin. No, it might not have been Dahlin. Might have been somebody else. But it was on, I believe, Kirby Doc. Maybe Newhook. Hard to remember now. It was a few minutes ago. Opinion on Jews and Epstein. All right, what are we doing here? Jesus Christ. Wedgie was better than Blackwood this season. You're right. You're not wrong about that. But Wedgwood is not a starting goaltender. He's been a career backup his entire career. He just rode a hot team and had really good goaltending this season. And goaltending as a whole, as a position, can vary from season to season, from game to game, and can be a lot up and down. Cole Caulfield drops it off. Demidov to Suzuki. Hudson. They're trying to force feed Demidov, and he's just not shooting at all. Down low to Suzuki now. Working away. Oh my God. I'm burping now. This is not good. One-timer. Demidov. Great stop there by UPL. Hudson's going to keep it in. Bounces off the wall, but that puck was out of play. Come on, you Habs. Oilers 5, Buffalo 3. Chat, who do you have scoring the game-winning goal in this hockey game? Who's getting the GWG? And will it happen in this third period? Hope to God it does. I do not want to go to overtime. I'm going to be real. This game's been long enough as is. I also have to go to the gym after this, so hopefully we get a good third period here, or Montreal will take the lead and we'll score the game-winning goal. Preferably on this power play here. Hudson, he's in deep lane. Nice feed, Suzuki! Oh my, Nick Suzuki misses the net entirely. And now Montreal has to go back for it in their own zone. I blocked Bobby, don't like looking at him. Melatonin got to be the most random person in the entire chat. I'd say 10 out of 10 things he says just does not make sense. What is my workout routine at the gym? Full body. Full body every day. I hit every muscle group. All right, 17:50. Still 20 seconds to go here on the power play. Second unit is out now. Not looking great. Man, Montreal's power play, you would think it's a lot better. It is not that good. I think I've been spoiled watching Edmonton's PP cook the last couple of years because this power play is not great. And all the talent they have, you would expect it to be a little bit better. They replace of workout equipment, cables. Good shot there by Kirby Dach. That one's going to get steered aside by UPL. Montreal keeps it in. Bolduc sends it down low. Texier back to the blue line. Matheson hands it off to Noah Dobson, who flutters it. And they got to go back and regroup now. Bolduc dumps it in. Everybody got to tag up. I also hit full body every day. If you want to get the most gains possible and like see the most muscle growth and you're going to the gym 3 to 5 days a week, full body is definitely the best split. It's not about... Oh my God, here we go. Josh Anderson. Good save there by UPL. I forget what I was saying now. Oh no. Anderson walking out in front. What a stop by Dahlin. The puck hit him in the chest and Buffalo is going to ice that puck now. It's not about how much you do in your particular workout, chat, or how long you're at the gym for. It's how many times you go to the gym. How often do you work that muscle group? The more you work it, the more it's going to grow and the faster it's going to grow. So if you want to see like the best possible results, do a little bit of everything every single day at the gym. Hour in the gym a day, you hit every body group, you're going to have the most growth and the fastest growth. Because you're hitting every muscle group 5 days a week instead of hitting, I don't know, arms, like push-pull legs. You're only hitting every muscle group, what, once, maybe twice a week? Instead of hitting it 4 or 5 times? It's just simple math, honestly. Hashtag science-based lifting as we have a delayed penalty. Holding call on the play. And the Canadiens are headed to the penalty kill. I believe it will be Jake Evans going to the box now. Do you think Carolina will win the cup? If they don't win it this season, they are not winning it at all. Talk about hockey, please, not basketball, not your cousins. Okay, all right, dude. Don't come... The audacity of some people, man. Trying to tell me what I can talk about in my own live stream. All right, delay penalty. Jake Evans holding on the play. And now Buffalo, they're going to get an opportunity. Those 5 shots hit hard past. I'm feeling it. Calm down, Melatonin. Dahlin hands it off to Quinn. Good save, Dobish. And he is going to cover that puck up. Allez, habitants. Talk about the Oilers. We're not talking about Edmonton right now. We'll have enough time to do that during the offseason. Is Rod Brind'Amour going to get fired? No. I don't see a possibility that he could get fired. I really don't. Unless maybe they get swept in the conference finals. I still, maybe. If they get swept, I could possibly see it. Josh Jones, he's going to have to come in and take this draw now. Buffalo actually won more faceoffs than Montreal in this game, 24-22. Habs had massive control in that area in game number 3. Jack Quinn. Back to Dahlin now at the blue line. He's going to fire one on net, but Dobish easily makes that save. Are they playing right now? Yes, they are. 1:44 remaining on the penalty kill. 15:57 in the game. Lots of time remaining. Lots of time. We got ourselves a game here, chat. We have ourselves a game. Still processing that Thompson goal. That was nuts, man. I did not even see that goal go in the net. We have a battle in the corner now. Good job by Alex Carrier just killing the clock in the defensive zone. Good penalty killing right now. Wonderful. This is what we need, Le Montreal. They get it back to the line, though. Jack Quinn over to Dahlin. Finding Thompson now. TNT. Curling back. Tage. Hands it off down low. Sliding it in the middle. Benson! There it is. Backhander by Zach Benson in the slot. And the Buffalo Sabres are going to take the lead here in the third on the man advantage. That was not good. Undisciplined penalty by Jake Evans. And it's going to lead to a Zach Benson goal. How did Benson get free? Oh, Mike Matheson went after the puck carrier. And that left Zach Benson wide open in the slot. He goes to his backhand. He elevates it. And it's in the back of the net. What a goal by Benson. That's going to give the Sabres the lead here in the third with 15-19 to go. Sabres have taken the lead. And now they're trying to tie this series up. You cheering for the Sabres now? No. I'm cheering for Les Habitants. I want to see Les Montreal move on, man. It's looking increasingly more likely that we are headed back to Buffalo, all tied up at 2. There's still lots of time left, though. Montreal could very well tie this game up, and we could have some overtime on our hands. Hudson's going to go D to D. Shot from Dobson, mile wide. Not going to miss the net at all. Veleno can't keep that puck in. Montreal has to regroup. Hudson, uh-oh. Is he turning it over? No, he's not. Tabernac. Le Caxaguer. Tabernac. Dobson's going to curl back now. Montreal goes for a line change. Canada needs Canada. Back help us. What? Canada needs Canada. Back help us. Ale Moriale. 14:20 to go. The Canadiens now trailing. We got Carrier going D to D. Gooley off to Suzuki. They're playing risky hockey right now. Their passes to the blue line are so close to being out. Montreal playing with fire. Especially if Buffalo ends up causing a turnover there, they're long gone, man. They get an odd man rush or even worse, a breakaway. Zach Benson all the way. Boy, that is icing on Buffalo. Have to go. Bye now, Unk. Thank you for coming out, Liam. Appreciate it, brother. Can I call you Pekka Pasta? Sure, if you want to. I mean, that is my Be a Pro character. Canada needs Canada is crazy. 51st state. How about 11th province, bud? Take that Four Nations Connor McDavid overtime winner. Yes, I'm still living in the past. All right, we got Newhook on the draw now. 13:57. He loses it. Buffalo's done a better job here in game number 4, winning faceoffs, as they are going to not ice the puck. Icing waved off. Lane Hudson now. You got to think he's going to play the majority of this third period. Coming down the stretch here. Can Newhook score another one? Does Newhook have one more left in him? Hudson. That one's going to go wide. Newhook trying to cycle it down low. Tage is going to interrupt. Dahlin up the wall now. Dobson loses body position, and they are out of the zone. Evans dropping it off to Demidov. Demidov in the middle. A little bit too hard of a pass to Dobson. And Buffalo right now is just in survive mode. They're just getting out of the zone. They're not trying to attack. They're not even forechecking. They're sitting back and trapping up that neutral zone, clogging it up as much as possible. I got to be honest, I don't think I've seen a single player get more first on the puck than Josh Anderson. That guy's always there. Here comes the Sabres, though. Zucker sliding it across. What a save by Jakub Dobeš. Did you see that? It was a cross-ice pass, and Dobeš makes the amazing stop as UPL is going to cover that one up. Holy hell. Jakub Dobeš just kept this game alive. He really did. I hate Josh Anderson. Yeah, that makes sense. Anderson did kind of terrorize the Lightning. Beautiful feed by Zucker. And then off the pad of Jakub Dobeš. Oh my. That was nasty on Helenas, man. Really, NHL? Commercial break? What the fuck? Alright, that just means I gotta chug this beer. That's all that means. Stuck in the corner. Was it an ugly goal to concede? The game-tying goal? Yes. The go-ahead marker for for Buffalo? Not really, no. That second goal, though, was disgusting. Commercial break pisses me off. Me too. I think if we shortened, like, the time of a hockey game down to, like, 2.5 hours at minimum, or no, at maximum, I think it would be a better viewing experience. The game is at its best when there's less stoppages and the plays back and forth. Like, when we don't get whistles for, like, 10 minutes at a time, and it's just consistent back and forth, that is when hockey is at its best. Less commercials, shorten intermission time, shorten the TV timeouts, and let's condense this thing down to like 2.5 hours at most. Like, we're at 2:35 right now, and we still have 12 minutes remaining in the third. That'll probably take up to 20 minutes, I'd say. Dobish can't be letting that in, though. Oh, you cannot blame the second or third goal on Jakub Dobish. Second goal, crazy lucky bounce. Third goal, you got a guy all alone in the slot. That is a recipe for disaster. You have the most casual takes, I swear. Are you referring to me or to yourself, Melatonin? I'm a little bit confused there, bud. What does Dobish play really good versus Tampa, but ass this series? What? Dobish has been spectacular in this series. What do you mean? He's been outstanding. Basically the entire playoffs. He's been good. He's been good in every game besides game 1, you could say. He's been bad. Bad game 1. Good game 2, 3. And he's been good tonight too, chat. I know he's given up 3 on 21 shots. He's been good. Noah Dobson now takes a shot. That one's going to go wide. Hudson tries to take one. That's going to block a body in front. Montreal's puck just went way down the ice. And now they have to go back for it. Suzuki getting rubbed off along the wall. That is a pause moment. Oh my, Uri bobbling the loose puck again. Whenever Uri has the puck, I'm not that confident that he's going to make a smart play with it. It's hit or miss, honestly. As the Canadiens are offside. Montreal still struggling with offense. It's been a consistent issue in the postseason. It really has. Dobish is the GOAT. He beat the Lightning. Less interruptions, yes. Less interruptions, more action. Because let's be honest, hockey has the best action out of any sport. The speed of the game, the fluidity of the game as well, because it's so back and forth, and these guys are so skilled. The way they pass the puck is insane. Just watch an NHL team in practice move the puck around, chat. For anybody that plays hockey and understands how difficult it is to be that cohesive as a unit, very impressive. Oh no, Alex Tuch got hit with the puck in the head. He thought it was a high stick. He wanted a high stick. But here come the Habs. Texier, shot, save! And UPL is going to cover it up. Is Uri a draft bust? No. Put up 30 goals and 70 points. Can't call him a draft bust. Now, was he like number 1 overall worthy? That's a different discussion, but he's not a bust. He had a 30-goal season and 70 points at what, age 23? He's going to be fine. Not even in his prime yet. How do you not score in a 4-minute power play? Your power play's not that great. It really isn't. Coming from an Oilers fan and a guy who's watched McDavid, Draisaitl, and arguably the best power play unit of all time go to work, you guys don't move enough. The puck is not moving as fluently as it should, and your guys are stationary a lot of the times. Not a lot of movement, which is honestly easy pickings for the defenders. We have 11:25 left to go here in the third. Honestly, Helenas has played a good game. Rookie playing his first ever postseason game. Hasn't played in the NHL since February. He's made a pretty good impact. Hasn't made any mistakes either, and that's all you can ask for a young guy like that coming into the lineup. Noah Dobson, back to the blue line. Gooley, shot, deflection, rebound. UPL is all over that one, though. Who do I think will win? I think the Habs are going to come back here. They're going to tie the game up, and they're going to win it in overtime. Buffalo playing well since taking the lead. Yes. I mean, now they can just trap up, right? They don't have to forecheck that hard. They don't have to be that aggressive. They just got to have a good defensive structure and overall play a good defensive zone game. Tabernac. And Montreal needs more movement in the offensive zone. I like the way they're using their blue line and getting the pucks on net, but they got to cause some rebounds. I don't know if you're going to beat UPL straight up. UPL? Hudson. Oh my, deflection, new hook. Almost had his second of the game. Lane now. There we go, Montreal. Dump it in deep and go after it, boys. Hard on the forecheck, please. Still lots of time left in this third. 10 minutes and 35 seconds. More than enough time for Montreal to tie this game up. Buffalo in the offensive zone now, though. Hudson up the wall to Demidov. That has to get out, Demidov. He gets it out. There we go. Did he ice it, though? Nope. There's a touch on the play. No icing. Evans in on the forecheck now. Montreal has to cause a turnover. And they have to cause a defensive zone breakdown. I think Buffalo is just playing a little bit too sound defensively right now. It's going to have to be something that Montreal does that causes an issue and causes a goal to go in the back of the net. Old Duke at the blue line just turns it over to Alex Tuck. They're content with just getting it out of the zone and letting Montreal control all the puck possession time here in this third period. They're not worried at all. They have the lead. The question now becomes, can Buffalo defend like this for the next 9:40 and not concede a goal? That's the question. A lot of teams, when they sit back, good save by UPL. A lot of teams, when they sit back like this, eventually the dam is going to break. The floodgates will open. Montreal will get one after they spend so much time in the offensive zone from them just defending constantly. It's what I hate about Edmonton sometimes. In the playoffs, when we have a lead, we just sit back and don't really do anything. Don't establish a forecheck. Don't really even try to do anything offensively. And we don't have the elite level goaltenders that is just going to keep us into the game. It's just not going to happen. UPL is also playing incredible. You couldn't ask for anything more from Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Will Fowler ever start for them? Not this season. Maybe in the future. They'll get rid of Monty. Probably roll out Fowler and Dobish. Who should Tampa trade Kuch for? Nobody. Why would the Lightning trade Nikita Kucherov? You're not winning a Kucherov trade. It is not happening. There's no trade where you're going to win in that scenario. Realistic trade, I mean. Oh, these commercial breaks are killing me, man. It just slows down the game. Slows down the game, the flow of it. It gives me time to drink some beer, though. I don't want overtime. I don't want overtime either. From a Tampa fan, Cooch's ass. That's recency bias. He hasn't been great in the playoffs, but what he does in the regular season for you guys is unmatched. He is your best player. Believe it or not. Your most valuable player as well. He has been struggling as of late come playoff time, but he's still an all-time great. And honestly, I said this years ago, chat. I think 2, maybe 3 years ago, I said Nikita Kucherov is going to retire as the second best Russian of all time. Do I follow the OHL? Not anymore. Like 10 years ago, yeah. Not anymore. I don't really know a lot of the young prospects coming to the league. It's really a weird situation. I know like the top end prospects, but like the middle round guys or even the middle of the first round, I don't really know. Hedman needs to be traded. I don't know if they trade Victor Hedman though. Cooch for McKenna, I don't think either teams want to do that. Behind Ovi, yes. Behind Alexander Ovechkin. Obviously Ovi is the GOAT Russian. Top 10 player of all time. Best winger of all time, arguably. All right, Le Montreal. We got 9:15 remaining here in this third period. Can we get a goal? Can we get a goal? Oh my, Bolduc just got slammed down to the ice in the offensive zone. That puck is going to get out of the zone, though. Zach Benson trying to hold on to it right now. Uri with the turnover. Slavkovsky's going to regroup. Has Lane Hudson just been on the ice the entirety of this third? You are going to see a lot of number 48 here on the ice in red. I don't think this guy's going to leave the entirety of this period, chat. Why would he? Best defenseman on the team. You want to play him 30 minutes a night. Although, look at the Minnesota Wild. Quinn Hughes arguably overplayed. Played like 32 minutes, 30 minutes on average in the series. He looked gassed last night. Shots are 27-21 in favor of the Canadiens. Josh Anderson. Back to the blue line. Matheson, that one gets blocked. Goes to the corner now to Jason Zucker. Good Anderson hard right now. Battling, trying to get it to Philippe Danault. Buffalo is going to interrupt it, though. Jack Quinn is battling, trying to get it out of the zone. Anderson back to the point. Shot from Dobson. That gets blocked. Rebound. Noah. He's going to curl back. Noah Dobson searching, looking. He gains some space. Another great block by Rasmus Dahlin. Matheson over to Anderson. Buffalo is hemmed in right now. Dahlin's going to clear it down, but that is going to be icing on the play. All right. Get that Suzuki line out there. There we go. Cole Caulfield hopping over the bench. You know who the better 48 is? Matt Schaefer. Ovi is playing another season. I'd be shocked if he retired. I would be shocked. I think he's going to play another year. Who's better, Crosby or Ovi? Crosby. It's closer than a lot of people think, but very clearly Crosby. Montreal wins that draw. Oh, my. Gooley. Oh, Gooley, you fanned on it, bud. God damn it. Caden Gooley, so much time to work with. Maybe too much time, to be honest. That's honestly a weird thing in hockey. Sometimes you get too much time with the puck to take a shot or to think about the decision you want to make with the play. And it results in you bobbling it, missing the puck, missing your pass. Like when you're playing hockey on instincts, it's a lot better than thinking. There's not a lot of time, especially at the top level like the NHL, to really think about what you want to do. It's more so, how good are you at reacting to the play, and what are your hockey instincts? Connor Timmins hands it off. And the Sabres get out of the zone. Yes, they do. They flick it down. Buffalo doesn't beat out that icing, and we have another offensive zone faceoff. D-zone faceoff for the Habs. What is my favorite number 69? Shoresy. Come on now. Got to be P. Shoresy, baby. How could it not be? Who's going to replace Vasi in Tampa? Nobody. Vasilevsky's only, what, 32? He's going to be around for at least 5 more years. I doubt they trade him. Greatest player since 2000. Since 2000, you got to go Sid as in terms of like greatest. But of course, that opinion can change in a decade's time. Once Connor McDavid gets a Stanley Cup or 2, all he needs is 1. Noah Dobson bobbles that loose puck. Malenstein, he's just going to trail off and allow Mike Matheson to break it out. Demidov feeding it in. Demidov, that's Alexander Newhook nail all over it. Demidov loses the battle on the boards. Buffalo is out. Chip and chase. Peyton Krebs. No icing on the play. He's first on that puck. Buffalo, if they can play some time in the offensive zone, that would serve them great. What is the great form of defense, chat? Offense. They can't score if you're in their zone. That is a term I heard so many times from coaches throughout my hockey career. They can't score when you're in the offensive zone. Greatest defending is playing in their zone. Oh, we have Ducks and Golden Knights later on tonight? I did not know that. I thought that Montreal was the only game on tonight. 5 minutes and 30 seconds is all the Habs have to tie this game up at 3. They're only down by 1. It's possible. Like KG said, anything is possible. Kirby Dach getting a shift here in the third. Haven't seen him yet, and he immediately turns it over. That's going to be his final shift of this hockey game. Dear God, Kirby Dach. There's a reason why you're not playing a lot of minutes right now, brother. Alexander Carrier. He's just going to stop up, wait for the Canadiens to go off for a line change, and we'll break this out as a unit. Tampa may have a good regular season next season. Probably. They've been consistently a great team, right? So I would be shocked if they don't have a great regular season again. When you train a person to become a great player, do you have to have some natural talent? Some natural talent at the NHL level is definitely needed, but you can definitely train guys too. It all depends. Every player is different, but all these guys are supremely gifted, right? You look back on some of these guys' like minor hockey careers. They put up video game numbers. Caulfield. Like there's so, even like the third or fourth line guys, when they were kids, they were so much better than their competition. Oh my, who is down? Juraj Slafkovsky. Looked like he got high sticked. Is going to be a penalty? Play has been stopped due to injury, but I don't think there was a penalty on the play. Nobody had their hand up. We got a chant of "Ref, you suck" right now. Who wins the Jack Adams? Probably Lindy Ruff. It looked like Uri got high stick there. He might not have, though. Let's see here. Owen Power. No, he just ran into the goalie. I don't really know what happened to Uri there. Yeah, I don't really know. 4:15 remaining as we head to a commercial break. Will John Cooper ever win an Adams? Probably not. He doesn't really need to, though. Everybody knows he's the best coach in the NHL. He's also got a great roster around him. Nah, I don't think so. Make a live stream about the Pittsburgh Penguins versus Ottawa Senators? What? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm going to be honest. Both of those teams are gone golfing. I don't really know what you mean there. Commercial break. Another beer. Who are the top 3 best caps in the NHL? By leadership? You mean captains or like Washington Capitals? I think you mean captains. By leadership? You got to put Sid up there. By leadership. Kopitar. He's been there, done that. He's been leading. I mean, he only got the captaincy when? 2019? Great leader, though. Gabriel Landeskog. That dude was one of the youngest captains ever. Like, literally ever. I think he was the youngest until Connor McDavid broke his record back in 2017? 2016. 2016 when... Oh, my God. McDavid's been a captain for 10 years? That just ruined my day. That just ruined my day. Do I pack hockey cards? No, I do not. Fuck. That actually ruined my day, man. He's been the captain of Edmonton for 10 years. Holy shit. That is insane. That's actually crazy. King is turning 30 next season. I'm not ready for it, man. 30. Dude, I remember when McDavid was 18 and now he's 30. Oh, we still got another year, Chad. We still got another year. McDavid needs to get a cup eventually. He'll get one. Mark my words. Connor McDavid will have his day, chat. He will have his day. He will win a Stanley Cup. He's got over another decade to get one. He's going to be in the NHL for a long time. I'm not worried. All right. 4:05 left to go. We are in clutch time now. Can the Montreal Canadiens maybe tie this game up? It's not looking great. They haven't been great offensively either in this third. I don't know. They started the period with it wasn't full 4 minutes, but they had like a minute and 30, I think, of power play time. They got a 4-minute double minor and couldn't score a single goal, so Matheson sends that puck in deep. Alexander Newhook in after it. Tuck's going to win that board battle, though. Tuck is spinning like a ballerina. And the Sabres are out of the zone. Mallenstein, chip and chase. Mallenstein's got some speed. Centers it. That doesn't get on the tape of Tage Thompson, though. It's so over? What do you mean it's so over? For who? Who, Aiden? Who are you referring to, brother? Matheson is going to wait for a line change. Montreal trying to move out of the zone as a unit. Gooley, nice feed. Anderson in. UPL with the great stop, though. 3 minutes to go here in the third. The Canadiens are up against the ropes. We got a 2-on-1 forming now. Jason Zucker over to Krebs. What a stop by Dobish again. That's the same exact play as early on. I think in this third period, another great stop by Jakob Dobish. And he's going to cover that one up. Tabernacle, Montreal. Why are we giving this up right now? 2-on-1. It was Zucker over to Quinn. Again, one-timer and a great stop by Dobish. Dobish was anticipating it. He was ready for it. Yeah, I don't think Halinas got all that. Yeah, definitely not. He did not get all that puck. It hit the stick, though, of Jakob Dobish. Lucky little save there. Is Lane Hudson a top 5 defenseman? I'd have to do my rankings. He's definitely top 10. I don't know about top 5. Maybe at the end of the season, I'll do like a top 10 position ranking for every position in the NHL, just so I have my my own order when anybody asks. Newhook bobbles it at the blue line. Damn, Montreal. Not a lot of urgency right now. I don't feel like a pressure to get a goal in this game. Lock your shit in, Heavy 10. They do, man. They do have to lock the hell in. They need to find another gear, and more urgency is what they need right now. Because Buffalo has been defending very well ever since they took the lead. We'll see what happens here. Suzuki handing it back. Dobson, blast. That one's going to go wide. Under 2 minutes to go and an empty net for the Canadiens. Montreal's going for it now. Suzuki back to Hudson at the line. He goes D to D. Sends it into Cole. Back to Dobson. 6-on-5. The extra attacker is out there. Dobson, one-timer. Oh, that one rang off the post, I think. Buffalo can't clear it down, and the Habs got to regroup, though. Everybody's got to tag up. Noah Dobson in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Puck possession here, Montreal. They'll need to set up and make a play. Slavkovsky. Over to Cole. There it is. Caulfield shot. That puck is out of play. Lane Hudson has potential to be a top 5 D-man in the future, but definitely not now. Yeah, I probably wouldn't put him top 5 right now. He's close, though. He's in the top 10, for sure. Rip Montreal. Why are you guys saying rip? Game's not over yet. They got 6-on-5, empty net, and some time to work with here. Montreal is taking a timeout. Perfect time for me to take another drink. Is Tage Thompson the best on the Sabres? Overall, yeah. Not in this series, though. He's clearly dealing with something. Some sort of lower body injury. He's got no speed at all right now. Not moving very well. Habs fans leaving already. You're a fake fan if you're leaving the arena this soon. You're not a real fan. Who cares? Dude, it's a fucking close game. Why are you trying to beat traffic? You paid all that money for playoff tickets, and you're going to leave early? Get the fuck out of here. You never deserved to have those tickets to begin with. This is the playoffs, man. Regular season, okay. I understand it. Postseason? Huh? Fake-ass fan, dude. You paid so much money to go to this hockey game in the playoffs. I don't care if it's 5-1 right now. I'm not leaving. If I paid for the tickets. I would never leave a regular season game early if I paid for them. Thompson's going through some shit low-key. Pray for him. What do you mean, Aiden? You got special insight? Cole Caulfield now. On his half wall. 1:07 remaining. Big shot by, is that Lane? It is. Lane Hudson. Trying to get a shot on net. He can't do it. They got Philippe Deneau out there. He is the extra attacker on the 6-on-5 right now. I guess Demidov was tired. Lane walking in. He's going to spin back now. Didn't like what he saw. Dobson. They are feeding Noah Dobson for one-timers right now. Why not get the 50-goal man more involved here, Montreal? Buffalo's going to clear it down. With 35 seconds to go, the Montreal Canadiens are going to break it out and try to tie this game up. Through the middle of the ice. Cole Caulfield chips it in. UPL is going to play it. Samuelson off the boards and out. Doesn't get out, though. Yes, it does. Thompson at the red line just sends it in deep. Smart play. There's only 20 seconds to go here in the third. You got to go. You got to move, Montreal. You got to go. You got to go. Les habitants. Oui. Ho. Final 10 here. One final rush. Oh, they bounced it out. 5 seconds remaining, and the Buffalo Sabres are going to take the victory here tonight. We got one final whistle. It's not going to matter, though. The Sabres are going to take game number 4, and they are going to tie the series up at 2 after a 3-2 victory. Zero urgency for Montreal. I agree. They did not have near enough urgency late in that third period. A lot of times they were just going through the motions and could not generate enough offense whatsoever. Buffalo deserved that one, man. After a rough bounce in that first period with the coach's challenge and everything, falling down 2-1, they come back. UPL was very solid, 2 goals on 30 shots. And we got ourselves a series, boys. 2-2, headed back to Buffalo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that sub button and turn on notifications so you never miss a live stream. Join our Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. No live stream tomorrow. There will be a video going out, though, so make sure you support it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Be in the Discord. I'll be in there tonight, and we're back Thursday night for game number 5 back in Buffalo between the Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens. Everybody have a good night. Everybody take care. I'll see y'all Thursday.